How you guys? How you doing, man? How you doing?
What's up, everybody? Episode 10, double digits, guys. Yep.
Um, right, so today, where were we? Going as
We were
smooth
just
as ever,
going over
guys.
some of the craziness that has taken place over the past week. And yeah, I guess just we have two very special guests joining us today. A lot to talk about with everything that happened. So, Hendy with 1,000 bits starting it early this week.
I was actually having a discussion
Shout out,
today
Hendy.
with someone about something who has some expertise in really the marketing area, and he brought up something quite important about reaching gamers, and that's what we're trying to do here. And this is sort of what a lot of this episode is about, and who we're with as well, and their field, right? Like we want to have crypto enthusiasts in the system, but the big game is with the gamers, and that's really what a lot of this episode is about today. So let me introduce to you, and please correct me if I'm wrong. It's Capone Gaming, is that right? I'm just going to switch you on now, maybe. And Jamie, the CEO of Vulcan Forged. Jamie, you're on cam. Please do not swear.
Ooh.
How
How's
you
it going,
doing?
guys? How's it going?
Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Uh,
So yeah, we've got Capone Gaming. I'm not sure. Have you've been on the stream? You've been on the stream with Walter a week or two ago with us, right?
that's right. I was watching you guys. I love the vibes. Love of everything you guys talk about. You know what the goals are for the game, the trajectory you're going at, all that stuff. Something that I'm definitely into and I believe in and stuff like that. So yeah, I watched you guys a couple weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago or last week, whatever one it was. You guys just knocked it out of the park. Amazing, amazing.
So
Awesome.
yeah,
Thank you, man.
got a little command for Capone in the chat. Go and follow him on his socials. So what can you tell us about yourself, mate? I think we may have done an intro, but like, what's your top games at the moment, and why the interest briefly into Vulcan Forged and Vulcanverse?
So here's the thing. So I love, so you know, I'm sure you guys have heard this 400 times. You know, the whole Ready Player One movie and how I personally believe that kind of stuff is the future of gaming. And for me personally, what this game's kind of bringing in is kind of what I believe is the future. So the kind of games I like to play. So I grew up, let's start from the beginning. I started off with normal Nintendo, Mario 1 kind of thing. Then I branched out into MMOs. I started playing MMOs. There was a game called Dark Age of Camelot. I played for like 15 years. I was top in the game. I was ranked number 1. So MMOs is my thing. It's definitely my expertise and kind of like what I like to play and all that stuff. Yeah, that's kind of my style. Now, I am on Twitch. I'm a full-time Twitch streamer. It's what I do for a living. And now it's about community, man. And we do a lot of games that are community-based games and stuff. We were talking earlier about other games stuff. So,
You,
but yeah, MMOs, community kind of things. That's where it's at, man. That's
you
where it's at.
you got quite a big following actually. You gave me some of your accounts, and I'm like kind of starstruck now, mate. So we'll treat you right and get you on there.
No, you're good, man. You're good. So yeah, well, actually, the beautiful thing too about my Twitch community is we have kind of like this. It's very unique because not only are we gamers, but I also was on some of you guys know Big Brother, the show Big Brother. I was on it on the Canadian version. So we have TV fans, we have gamers, we have all kinds of people that are included in the community. So which makes it pretty awesome.
And Jamie, my new boss.
Well, do we use the word boss or do we use the word
What
colleague?
what do you like?
Boss.
Actually, what do you like? Because I actually read back that you don't like the word boss. I read that in chapter 2 of the mod chat. So
God.
what is it you do like to be called?
You've been there. You know what the vibe is like there. It's just like we're one big team. We're colleagues. We're working on something we're passionate about. I mean,
Jamie.
could it be any more chilled in the workplace right now?
No, it is actually a wonderful atmosphere. The team, yeah, I feel at home already. Love it there.
Well, we say chill, but you can see the stress and the panic, and like, you know, there's a tension there of just everyone working their fucking balls off right now. Like, and then it's funny because the first couple of weeks we were there, it was all like, oh, this is fun. We've got an Alpha poster and a Thunder poster and Trapjaw, and now it's like, where's the god? Why is there not the baby there? Why is there a wrinkle on that there? And everyone's got to feel in the pressure a little bit, but you know, that's the way it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I am finding we're like pretty zoned into our individual tasks, and I've been in a lot of office environments in could say shit jobs, right? But like we are zoned in. We know what we need to do, and we're getting on with it. And I think Jamie's like, I'm on the telly.
I am.
And yeah, again today I think we've got some younger viewers, guys, so we'll keep the F-bombs to a minimum.
Oh yeah, well yeah, of course.
First bomb drop of the day. Can I drop it? So
Do it.
You finally learned how to do a bomb drop.
Yeah, I've been taking lessons. So
man.
next Wednesday on this channel, me and the colleagues in the office are going to be playing Among Us on stream. So I'll post some links later on. And actually, I think Glitch, you want to join us. Mukti's going to join us, and Capone's going to join us. So
what's it? It's like Berserk.
It's
it's a new game that we're bringing into Vulcan Forged.
But
it's something secret you guys are rumbling together.
Yeah.
No, it's just
All right.
I'll
stay out of it.
It's a bonding game.
a bonding exercise. And
Could we get any closer? This
Yeah.
community, honestly, this is the only crypto community I've met where people know each other's like real names, go for a chat in the Discord. Like we're here, like on a video thing. I don't know if it's the gaming or just the energy that this community's created, but I think it's a bit of both. You know what I mean? It's not so crypto and anonymous and like, weird kind of pumpy dumpy crap. It's like,
It's real.
you know what I
people.
mean? It's wholesome.
Real
Yeah.
people.
It's unlike anything I've been a part of. Some of my best friends growing up were made through playing video games. And a project like this, it's like these games, but you're also, when you're so personally like heavily invested, it's just fun spending time with people, talking with people who are, share the same interest, doing the same stuff as you. And yeah, I've never been in a community anything like this one. It's special for sure.
Capone, how
On
would
that
you?
note, while I'm here, sorry, because get this out of the way, Rhea. Like, come here. Just please get on with it, because I know she wants to say hello and say your little. Come on, because I know you want to get on the telly.
Hello, Rhea.
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
And Tanka says goodbye by accident because
Send a little message.
Hello, everyone. Are you the people that stole my husband?
we're sorry. We are sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, really. I am thankful because I see Jamie, he's very passionate about this. He's loving it, and it's great. So I am thankful.
That I'm away from the house all day, all hours of the day.
No, because he's doing something he loves. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Adio.
Very nice meeting you.
Sorry about that.
No, that was very pleasant. That was very pleasant.
Jamie's number one fan right there.
Capone,
Yeah.
what we were talking about, the community in that, would you say that is a common thing?
Yeah, well,
Outside
I'll
of
say
crypto.
community is very, 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 very important. In any project, in any game, in anything you do, the community is important. And from what I've seen, I'm fairly new to this. I've been around for maybe about a month with the game with Vulcan Forged stuff. So from what I've seen so far, it's been absolutely phenomenal. I played Berserk, love Berserk, and even the community in that has been phenomenal. And that's very, very, to succeed. The community is basically, the community is what represents the game. And I'll tell you, when that community is so strong, and what I see for this game has a ton of potential. You're already on the right foot, and I could see so much coming out of this for sure. Absolutely.
Oh, that's good to hear, man. That's really good to hear. I mean, I don't really know. I know you're a gamer, and I know you played a couple of the games. So just to hear your views on like at least Berserk and Vulcan Verse, it's in alpha stage. It's good for us. I mean, you guys are our bread and butter at the end of the day, not the crypto market. It's the gamers that's going to make it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, one thing just to interrupt there. Capone, is your mic? It's kind of quiet. Like I can hear it fine through my headset.
Twitch chat is saying that Capone
Yeah.
is a little quiet.
I
that
I
better?
have no control over that, unfortunately.
Is that any better?
It sounds great to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear you fine.
I
Chat
can-
saying it's a little quiet.
It's
I think it's one particular person every week, and I think they probably need their ears cleaned, or is it multiple people?
it could be. It could well be. It could well be.
They'll live.
It's like I can't hear anything. Does anyone hear anything?
It's like yeah, you've
so,
got
the
mute
prob-
on.
Turn your ears
The
up.
problem
Yeah.
the problem is I just literally bought this computer and it just set up everything, so it's not like it's trial and error right now. We're at that phase with it, so yeah. Let me see. Just go on. I'll see what I can do with it.
The levels are pretty
Alright.
good. The levels are
We're
pretty
gonna
good
look
for
at
me
some
for
stuff
now, but
then.
we'll have a look.
Yeah, yes,
So,
we are.
Yeah, I mean, well, we wanted to give you back to your wife, so didn't
Yeah.
really know if you were there for the updates.
Let's go through them. How many are there?
What with the updates or the questions?
No questions. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So I
well-
can watch the show like the others.
Okay, great. So I've got a few picks of myself. Glitch and Mukti, have you got a few? And then we'll post.
I wasn't able to see the question,
Fine.
so
So
Yeah,
I've got a couple here for you, Jamie. Right?
Yeah.
I want to ask two now. First one, boring one, but because it's non-Vulcanverse. But what life hack or routine can you recommend that you use yourself to perform at work life?
What work life do I
What
perform?
life hack or routine? Perhaps that you're using.
There is none. There's absolutely none. I mean, don't do a job unless you absolutely love it, because it's going to eat you alive. Spent 38 of my years of my life doing jobs that I kind of had to do, and so you're just lucky to kind of find something you did. Do you know what? I'm not going to be some philosopher here, but like the best thing I ever did was completely and utterly change everything. Quit my job, move to Greece, start alone. You know, I mean, if you're not happy, just shake it all up completely. I'm busier and more stressed than I ever been in my life, but I'm doing what I love doing. Just push until you find your passion, my children.
Love it.
That is it, man.
I'll ask the next one. Where was it? There it is. No, it's gone. Yeah, okay. It was, if you could add... Let's see. Here it is. Here it is. Ask the next question, Glitch.
All right. I'm not going to ask that question. I refuse to ask that question. It's about stats of a certain couple of characters.
Oh, yeah, I've got it. If you could add anyone in the verse as an NPC, who would you add?
Tristan, as a walking bard around the Arcadian woods with his little banjo singing his song. And all the OGs. All the OGs deserve to have NPCs. And you know what? We'll make it happen. When we become huge, those names which we'll forget in the tide of newcomers, we'll all have an NPC named after us. I guarantee it. Here, you can record this. You'll see our names immortalized in the verse.
Pick
that
some
is awesome.
pick some more questions. What I'm going to actually do is I'm going to give you a
Yep,
speed
I've got it
round. So you
here.
can either say, okay, I'll run through these like this first, and then actually no, ask your question, and then I'll do a speed round. You can either just say next or answer it if it's good enough for you. So,
All right.
Glitch, you ask your questions first, and I'll do that after.
I've got it. I've got it here. Right. If you could be any Vulcanite out of all of them,
Copis.
which one? Copis. Oh, Jamie's got that fire in him.
it's a great pick.
All right.
Yeah,
Copis
I can
is my favorite one.
I can accept that.
All right. So let me do
Yeah.
a speed round. Why is it always raining in Arcadia? Did you model it on England? I think we can.
Because we fucked the weather system up. But
Okay.
oops.
You
Yeah,
ducked.
okay.
You ducked the weather system. Yep.
Yeah,
What
the weather system needs work. It shouldn't be raining as much as it is, but I'm English, so I've got to feel a bit at home. But I'm in Greece now, so we need a bit more sun.
A
You
little,
do
little bit
indeed.
less. What is your
Yeah.
most and least favorite thing about the community?
Least favorite thing is the pressure I've got on the price of the token, because I have no control over that. And I think any ICO or any token sale is you're basically taking a lot of trust in from people, and there's some things you haven't got any control of. So when it's money is involved, you feel the weight of that on your shoulders. And being such a front-facing CEO, I think I'd probably take that on a bit more than I should. But I have to. And the best thing, I could list a million best things about the community. I mean, like you're like a family to me. I was saying to my wife earlier on, it's just like, you know, she should join, and you guys just like, you're more than a community. We're a fam right now. Be fam.
Kind of leads to the next question. At what point did you realize that instead of just developing a game, you were building an empire?
I think it just I don't know. We didn't go out to build an empire. I think the minute we sort of came up with the idea of Vulcanverse, I think we knew then this is not just going to be a digital art NFT site. The minute you've got this like blank template of a Greco-Roman deep mythology, which can be just, you know, explored so much, it just opens up avenues. Like the Olympians and Titans just came up to me. I just thought one day, how we would not include the Olympians and Titans? So let's make a whole god section out of that. And then someone mentioned tower defense, so I thought, well, let's do a tower defense. So it just sort of rolls. You get an idea and you push it in. But I'm realizing now we're way overstretched with ideas and products. And we've got to reel it in a little bit now, because there's only so long we can go for a load of half-assed alpha games without focusing on fine-tuning them. So we're going to reel in any new Vulcan products from here on and really get these bang on.
Well, that would bring up the following question, which has now somehow disappeared.
And by the way,
what's your vision for the Vulcan AR app?
Well, where it's going to be is it's going to be literally you can show your Vulcanites wherever you are, and we can pretty much do that now. It's a bit glitchy. I'll show you one with Trapjaw and whatnot, maybe later, tomorrow or something. The idea was you can literally just show the Vulcanites 3D wherever you are. You're in a cafe, you can sort of whip it out and they can walk around you. But then someone suggested, well, why not be able to feed them lava like there? And I thought, oh yeah, so do that. So basically all I do is really sort of steal the community's ideas, rewrap them and package them with my branding on it, and everyone's a winner.
Well, yeah. Awesome.
That works.
Awesome.
What is your second favorite drink after the blood of children?
Blood of adults.
I knew you're the same person. What collaboration or external influence are you most excited about?
Big one, without breaking NDAs, but you know, obviously we are working with
Without breaking.
Yeah, we're talking with Somnium Space and Sandbox, and it's hard to get the sort of cross collab with them all because we do have very different lore and characters, but more the merrier, really. But I wouldn't say they're the most exciting. I think the authors, I think the fighting fantasy writers, I think just having the game books out there, it brings the whole world to life. Like, there's only so much we can put on cards for the Vulcanites, but once we read the game books, I think it will give everything a complete new meaning when we're in the verse. Like, we'll know Trapjaw's horrific accident when he was living before he went to Hades legless.
Capone, any questions for Jamie? Put you on the spot.
No, honestly, like I said, So, like I was messing around with the game a little bit too, and I was checking it out and stuff. And I was watching some gameplay, and I've been watching, my buddy Walter and stuff. I've been watching them play. Like I say, I think the entire idea is amazing. Now, I don't want to put you on the spot or anything. What are the plans? Because I know it's really tricky because you're talking about MMOs and stuff. Now there's a tricky line between making the game grindy enough where people can enjoy it, but you don't want to make it too grindy to the point where it's like it takes all the fun of it. So like we're talking end game or level caps, and what are we talking? Like, how long are we talking to get to say near end game, or if there's whatever you're thinking. I don't know. You're thinking of raids, or you're thinking of world boss. Like, I don't know what the plan is, but how long are we thinking to get to kind of that point?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've got the advantage of that. The whole grindy element is actually a bonus as opposed to like the main purpose of it. I mean, the main purpose originally was just build your own land, and that's kind of cool enough. So I mean, you can literally just level up your land and sort of show off your creations, and that doesn't really involve that much grinding, and that's just like a whole game in itself. In terms of grinding to level 7, I know what you mean. I'm not a gamer and I don't do game designs like that, and I think it's going to be something we're going to have to literally tweak as we go along. I think getting to level 7 has to be at least a year. I mean, even duration. I mean, well, maybe not in a year, but it can't be instant. But then again, even if you do get to level 7, you can enter Elysium. You're not just going to go right end game. That's it. I mean, there are so many more options to you. You start renting out your vault, start renting out your land. You invest in more land. You go searching for more. There'll all be new items and things being released. I don't think there is an end game. I can reveal there are 2 more other worlds being released. One of them is Boreas, and yeah, but okay, you can find out. Think about what would be related to Boreas, one of the landmarks, and there's another one which we'll tell you about. So there are 4 other worlds, and in there, then we can sort of focus a lot more on the MMO aspect and NPCs and
have we got?
fighting.
Are we getting? A certain underground little maze?
Well, you just, I mean,
Seriously? Oh no, man, that is sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
So I mean,
man.
there's no
No,
no
because like
limit.
I know how many people are like have been mentioning how awesome it would be for the entrance to the Minotaur's lair to actually be the entrance to it. And
Yeah. No,
obviously,
it will be. It will be. We're gonna have a big old
man,
monitor
that is
maze. Yeah.
sick. Do you know how much that is going to pump the price of Boreas plots in that area?
Wait, you guys lost me a little bit. So, what do you mean by a underground maze in Boreas?
Well, basically, I'll let Jamie. I'm not even going to talk. I'm super
You're
pumped for that,
probably
man. I
right,
am
Viking.
super excited.
It's like you've got Tartarus access from the Palace of the Dead. You've got Elysium access from, I don't know. I think we keep changing it. There's a Druid Shrine or wherever, somewhere in Arcadia, and Boreas through the Minotaur's cave. You can enter the Minotaur's labyrinth, which is going to be like a whole other scene, game basically, world. But how do you enter? That's the question. What do you need to enter the Minotaur's maze? Let me just go and make something up on the weekend.
So each quadrant will have its own passageway to like another world, essentially.
For real, yeah.
Okay.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that is.
Amazing.
That's so cool.
So yeah, I mean, Capone, there's one quick thing. I remember when we were talking the other day, you were asking about like PVE aspects, and I mean, I asked you, Jamie, about this. So we are going to have a significant NPC sort of presence within the game, right? It's there's going to be plenty to do outside of just PvP.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we want to get the PvP battles down already first. I mean, this week has been like the best progress in terms of Vulcanite battles. When we go on 25th of July, you're going to see new VFX, new sound effects, better syncing, much faster, hit bars, percentages, all that stuff to make it kind of look a bit more World of Warcrafty. And then once we finesse that, then making quests and NPCs and all that stuff is like an easy step forward. It's limitless in what we can do. But you're right, Capone, because we've got to straddle that. We don't want to straddle the fact, the gameplay side of it and the sandbox decentralized side of it too much. We're not getting enough of either or. But I think we've got the mix right so far. I think you can still go any route. Some people just want to make beautiful penthouse pictures. Some people want to go Vulcanite foraging and hunting and fighting. And we'll find out on the 25th. I think we'll find there'll be so many routes and things that will go on during August.
That's the beautiful thing I find about the game too, is there's so many different ways you can play it however you want. If you want to work on your lands or you want to go to, there's different ways that you can play that you want to play it. That's how you play it. And I absolutely love that. I think like I said before, I think the idea is phenomenal. I think it's you guys are on the right track. I mean, I'm excited to play this. I'm excited. I know our community is very excited as well, and there's a bunch of us that want to dive in as well. So we're very, very, very excited for this. And my hat's off to you. Great job so far from what I've seen.
Thanks, man. Appreciated.
Do we know much more about the radio and how?
Yeah,
the
well, it's
mechanics
ready to
work
go.
there?
I mean, we've had the license for about 5 months. All it is, we got the license where we end up paying like 2 cents or something tiny for every commercial song you play. So in theory, I mean, all we got to do is just hook you up to the software. We could launch it tomorrow. You know what I mean? It just, it's 24/7. You just sign in, play Spice Girls if you want. I mean, we're hardly going to rack up that much of a cost. And do you know what? I think that's going to see, like, even that is just going to be an enormous thing. Like, we forget about all these different facets, like just tuning in for Vulcan radio. Someone's going to have that slot. You get at 1 o'clock, someone's going to come on there, and you want to tune in for that time. I love it.
Could people say rent a slot to advertise something that they're selling in the shop that they have built in the game, or to advertise that they've got I don't know, just market their own stuff from within the game?
Of course they could, yeah. I mean, we can't stop people advertising anything, really. I guess we could sort of put guidelines on it. But it's one of those things we sort of just did and didn't really sort of think about the sort of the real intricacies of it. I mean, what if someone starts like, you know, subtly shilling their own different coins and stuff? I guess we need some sort of moderation on it.
Yeah.
But I love the idea of like other Jamie doing some narrations or reading some of the books, like story time every 1 o'clock with Uncle Jamie. You know,
Just talking about drinking children's blood as you're playing the game. That sounds fantastic. Yeah. No, that's awesome. Plus, it's actually quite an interesting way because, like, I know there's like so much talent in the community, in the music world as well. You know, we've got our own questing beast, aka questing beats. You know, people that have their own tunes, they've got their own setups, and I know that there's going to be more. There's going to be quite a few that it will be quite pumped to, you know, possibly get to sample out their own stuff. I don't know, my neighbor's smashing on his wall. I don't know why. Sorry.
I was wondering what that was.
That was a weird interruption.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's like it's more than what I do worry about a little bit though is the minute you open up the radio is you're bringing in a lot of reality. You know what I mean? A lot of the idea you kind of go to a virtual world is you don't really want to hear, you know, Kanye and whatever playing. But you know, people can choose. You know what I mean? It's up to them if they want to tune into Vulcan radio or not. So yeah, the option's there.
Awesome.
Which actually, this leads to another question I have as well. I don't know if this is even a thought process or an option, but say, you know, you have your NFTs and you have your Berserk cards or whatever. Would there be like a possibility of you using that as like a picture in your house? You know, like put that on your wall, your NFT, your favorite Berserk card. Is that something that's like possible to do? I don't understand. Like, I don't know the limits.
Yeah, for real. I mean, all the art. We're working with Artify quite closely, so all the IP big names they've got, and they're going to be releasing some enormous names soon. We're very close with them. You'll be able to hang up any Agora NFT you mint or any Artify for like Frazetta art you buy. You can hang that up in your house as well. Obviously, we have to be a bit limiting because you don't want to be like a big sort of commercialized, you know, Dubai mall where like you've got like big brands sort of posted everywhere. So yeah, within reason, with what we say you can, you know, it's quite centralized. But yeah, at certain NFTs you can hang up on your wall. But as I said before, you need this gallery asset to allow you to do it. And we haven't worked out how we're going to give that away yet. Probably said it. Thousands of dollars.
No problem. Just make sure it's an OG badge drop except to Cercion, okay?
Yeah. One gallery per badge. That won't cause any problems. For free. For a tweet.
Triggered.
Who is Rafiki?
No idea.
Next.
Never met the guy. Never heard of him. He seems to be this mythical character someone brought up in an AMA ages ago. One day there might be Rafiki, but so far never met one.
I see Rafiki hasn't met Rafiki. That makes sense.
No. Who is Rafiki?
Yeah. There's another one here.
I think there's some great questions so far. I'm still scanning through. Just to let you know, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go back through the stream and pick all the questions that have been asked and do like a draw for them. I think that it's going to be a lot easier to do so.
That'll be the best one. Jamie,
do that, and then you can go back to your show and do all your cool stuff.
There's one quick one here. It's like, this is the last one. Like, what do you want Vulcan Forged to represent in the blockchain gaming industry?
I mean, this sounds real cliche, but to say we were the underdog, and I think we were, I think it's one of the things where products will do all the speaking in the end. Like, we haven't done any of the hype in market. Okay, I'm a bit of a hype master, but we haven't had big organizations behind us, and we didn't get like a foot in the door. We really had to work our balls off to get this far. I think Vulcan Forge will represent the first time sort of a load of good games are shown on blockchain, and the gaming community want to come. I want Vulcan Forge to be the company that bridges the gaming community to blockchain, rather than just settling on a crappy blockchain game and making money from it. We want to be that bridge between the two, between Matic and
ease of access, ease of use, and quality gameplay.
Exactly.
Also, there's one last. This is a really big question though. From Bergs, how much does Jamie bench press?
140k, I guess, max, one rep. Not as big as not as big as Bergs, I'm sure, because he used to be a professional powerlifter. You know, true story.
Oh man, I'm not.
Oh, wow.
I am not going to be stealing his plots.
Icebergs.
Yeah,
No wonder he went for the mountains.
well, half of them.
Literally.
I have a quick question I would love to get in before we shut down the AMA with Jamie. I'm a little curious, Jamie. First off, very happy that you're willing to come on here today with us. And so you're like, I imagine a few years back when you first had the idea for Vulcan Verse, it just seemed like this impossible task. And to see how far it's come now is like, I mean, so much respect to you and the people you brought on board to make all this happen. But I guess what were you doing before this whole journey started in terms of like your career path and career-wise what you were doing? And then when did you kind of flip the switch and realize you were going all in on this and you were actually going to, because it seems like something that would be impossible to put together when first getting started. Like the scale of this is just massive.
Yeah, it's weird. I guess the route from crypto to blockchain to Vulcanverse is obviously quite easy to see how that panned out. I mean, I think I started as an investor in Venn 3 years ago, and sort of I carried on my old job, which I'll tell you about in a minute, and just, you know, as I carried on investing, saw the NFTs, made very arty, which was tiny, and then we just kept adding little things to it. And I always had this thing of just saying we were going to do something big without even thinking about it. And once you put the idea out to the community, you're kind of screwed. You're kind of locked into doing it then, and there's no sort of turning back. And that's still what I'm doing with Vulcanverse. I'll come up with an idea and put it out there, and it kind of forces you to do it. But before I moved to Greece, I taught in PRUs, which is, they're called pupil referral units, basically teaching kids in prisons and delinquent kids who used to headbutt me, scratch me, fight me, but like kids that just like had real serious behavioural difficulties. Did that for many years, and then obviously met my wife, who was a tattoo artist in England, and then moved to Greece, and then things just happen, you know.
Yeah. Well, I was always curious kind of about your background with that. That's not what I would have guessed at all. But very my girlfriend's sister does a very similar thing, working with kids with behavioral issues and rough home situations. But yeah, very cool. Jamie. That's definitely not what I would have expected.
Is she a mod in our group?
Is she a mod in our group?
Well, she said she helps kids with behavioral issues and
yeah, I
just
suppose
say
that's my old job.
She definitely could.
Discord, it's fine. Yeah,
that's
why we're so good at it.
Glitch is a delinquent. Can he be taught? No, Timmy, I cannot be taught. I am a delinquent for life.
I do like the way that you work. It can be quite a scary. Like you like you say, you announce something and then there's no going back, and I think that's just like it's crazy, but it works. And
yeah, so far, but we can only get away with that for so long. You know what I mean? As we grow, there's only so many times you can say sorry for not getting it right, and bugs here and not delivering here. And I think we're kind of entering that what's the word, apex or whatever it's called, of the crossroads where we have to start, fine tuning everything now. You know what I mean? I think this is where we're at, where we've got everything out there, Berserk, Vulcanverse, the community. We're ready to sort of square that circle.
Awesome.
It's going to get done. Absolutely. Any other question? Any more questions? Because I think I
think we've done quite a few. Again, there was that question from Slave that was asking about will avatars be able to walk on water?
I think one of the buffs does that, doesn't it?
Okay, so my answer was correct. I just wanted to double check.
Oceanus and Poseidon, I think, allow you to do that.
All right, that's just added some.
Nice.
Yep, excellent. Seriously, on Jesus buff, yeah. Wrong set of gods. But yeah, no, I think there's a lot of the thing is there was a lot of questions here, and people went ham. There's a lot of whens.
When done,
go on, give me some. Look, I know what when's.
No, literally that's all. That's all it says.
All right, when Chiron and Chiron stats.
If I don't give you Chiron and Charon stats by 4 p.m. GMT Monday, I'll airdrop the entire community a free Volt.
What? So that's the thing. You said it, and now you can't.
You know what I mean? That's how it rolls.
The community just increased by 10,000 members. Akashino for 88.
Oh, that is crazy.
What do we? So I'll do a draw for the questions. What do
Yep.
they win?
What the best question?
Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, put all the questions in a
Alright,
raffle, and
yeah,
then one of them will win something. I think that's about. And I'll send a few
level
PYRs.
3 Vulcanite.
Lovely. And then I'll send a few PYR out to some other ones on that draw. I'll do that. I'll do that. I won't do that on this stream because we've got, of course, the Callisto 10, and I'm ready to roll with that later on in the
we're
stream
doing the
as well.
Callisto. I forgot we were doing
We
that.
roll.
On the
All right.
We'll roll with
podcast
that
as well.
later. We'll do that later on as well.
Awesome.
Um,
So yeah, that.
Yeah, we
again,
good?
yeah, I
no,
think we can let you go, Jamie.
Nice
thank you, man.
one.
That was actually
great to see you
great.
boys. You're the
Yeah,
tops.
thank you
You're
so
the
much,
tops.
Jamie. Thank you.
Jamie, I'd
Big
say-
week coming up. Big week. Lots of stuff happening. Always is, but this is a big one. Big one. All right.
Jamie.
All right.
Ciao.
Speak to you soon.
I'll talk to you later,
Anyway.
man.
So
Bye,
we're gonna
bye.
have some camera
Nice chatting.
issues
Take it
here,
easy.
guys. I
See you,
didn't.
Jamie.
See
I
you
didn't-
guys.
See you later. I didn't prep the. So we're gonna. Yeah. So. Hold on.
No problem, Tanka.
Keep it going, lads. Keep it
Oh my
going.
God. All right, guys.
All
Well,
right. Let's
what a
bring up.
treat that was. That was very cool.
That was crazy, right? That was crazy. That was high energy.
What's
The best
Yes,
AMA yet.
GB.
Have you
his person. He's got a good personality for this man. I like it. He's got that energy. I like it.
He's the perfect guy for the job. He seriously is.
Yeah.
Like,
those that is one of those things that it draws people to it. You know, if you don't have that charisma, you know, and you
Mhm.
need it in this industry, you need it in the crypto industry, you need it in the gaming industry, you need it. Like you cannot be a dull person. You know, you have to have a personality that really brings in the people and engages with the people. So yeah, we're very lucky to have Jamie.
There are some special people out there that either get things done or bring something magical or astonishing to the world, whatever it is, small or big. But yeah, there's certainly a lot of those in there, and Jamie is one. I just want to big up Capone. He's got so much effort into the background. I mean, I think this week actually, it's not my messy chest of drawers behind me, or my bed. And some nice. Oh well, you've just gone and ruined it there, Muxie. But no, some nice backgrounds there. I wanted to big up Capone and show us what have you got behind there, Capone? What are you saying?
So I got my Infinity's a Marvel. I'm a big Marvel fan, so I got my Infinity Gauntlet. I got
Marvelous.
oh, that's a badass glove right
yeah,
there.
It's not bad, huh?
It's
It does
huge.
its thing. So I got custom art over here, custom Marvel art. Then I got all my Big Brother memorabilia from when
Big
I was on the
Brother.
show.
So you're on the Big Brother show. I did read that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was on. I'm from Canada, so I was on Big Brother Canada. So that's all my memorabilia, all that stuff over there from the show, all the stuff I got to keep from the show and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty neat setup. So it's been this is my home. This is my office. This is where I do everything. So yeah, this is it.
That is a beautiful setup, man.
Yeah, man,
Seriously.
that is sick.
What's your what's your gaming background, Capone? Like growing up, I guess. What's your experience with games? What were some of your favorites?
Yeah, so I was, I started like I was, I started. I was born in the '80s, so I started when I was, normal Nintendo NES system and worked my way through. But it's actually I want to talk about this because it's like, when I started playing games, it was if you wanted to play with a friend, you had to sit beside them on the couch. It started like that, and then next thing you know, there's it's evolving a little bit. It's all side scrolling. Now we can play. There's 100 people in here, and we could all play together from all across the world. And I just the idea of that is phenomenal. And that's why I like things like Vulcan Forged and how there's all these games connected to it, and now you can play different games and still be connected. I think it's just the from where I've started gaming to where we're at today is just it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And
Yeah, our
there's so much
generation
Yeah.
certainly has seen like absolute boom. We get nostalgic about it, but it is what it is. But it is incredible, like where we were as kids to where
it's
we are
amazing.
now. And in the last maybe 5 to 10 years, or 5 years or so, it's definitely been online. And then we're ready for like that next jump. It's not just going to be in the tech, but like almost a soft revolution in a way. Not a violent one. In because there's so much time spent in gaming, and I bash on about this, and there is opinions here and opinions there, but like there's so much time spent in gaming. Now let's why can't we get something back for our time other than just the enjoyment factor?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and stuff like this as well. The podcast, the creators, and calling out to the community. If you want to start streaming, let's get together and help each other do that. Like let's do something we love, right?
No, because the games become the community, like literally from within. This way, I mean, without it, you've got a company, and you've got a cold company that you cannot really approach. Like, there's no way you can interact with the company, and like this whole blockchain kind of entering the space for gaming is breaching that gap big time. And I reckon like it scares the big guys, because the big guys cannot just do the 180 and get into the blockchain arena. They have to do it through like smaller games and third parties, but they cannot put out their big money making titles and put them into the blockchain space, because it takes away their market share, it takes away the money from their shareholders. Whereas with this space, the gamers become the shareholders, the gamers become the project themselves. Their feedback creates the games, their experience helps enhance the game. And I think it's incredible. I mean, we are literally with this space, we are probably like 2017 levels, like where crypto was as far as development goes, and things are just heating up so much. It's incredible to see what's coming out. There's some pretty cool games coming out, not just from us. I mean, the whole space, the more it grows, the better it is for us. There are millions of gamers out there. The space is huge, and I just think it's going to be a fantastic decade ahead for what's coming out of this space.
Absolutely. The future of gaming is just like we were talking earlier, from where say I started and some of you guys started, a lot of people started in the chat, from where we started to where we are today, and it's just getting better and better and faster and bigger every single year. And yeah, like I say, few years from now, it's just, this is going to be absolutely incredible when everything's kind of put all together. It's just phenomenal. So yeah, I know gaming has always been a part of my life as well. And I was talking earlier, I was into MMOs and a little bit shooters, and but yeah, like this kind of the Vulcan verse and all that this is right up my wheelhouse. This is the stuff that I love. So yeah, this will definitely be introduced into my community, and we'll be streaming it as well. I'll be streaming the game once we can, all that stuff. Absolutely. And yeah, I definitely want to be a part of the community. Absolutely.
Do you own
Awesome.
anything yet, Capone? You do, don't you? You're owner of land.
I don't have land yet, but I do want to get. Yes, I do want to get some land. Yes, I don't
Where
have it yet, but I am going to.
Do you have a?
Well, that's the tricky.
Do you know
question,
what?
man,
We've got three different. I mean, we've got two, whatever, and then yeah. So really, okay. It's I want you to say one, because it would make the us whole.
All right, let me tell you something.
And actually, do you know how fucking weird it is on my Zoom screen? I'm top right. I dropped the F-bomb.
Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, so now I don't know, man. Listen. I know there's you get that pride, right? You got your pride. There's the Hades president, right? So I know Walter Chambers. I know him very well. He's a good friend of mine. So realistic, I might have to move near him. But if I had to choose, I'm gonna say this, man. This might I'd say Hades, man. If I had to pick my own, I would have to say Hades, man.
Wow,
my man,
yeah.
my man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was fun. It was fun speaking to you. And goodbye. Right, there we go. He's gone. Oh, thank God for that. We couldn't let.
Yeah, see you later. All right, bye. I'm out now. But yeah, I get it. But I'm gonna go with
I love the rivalry. I love it.
I hear all about it. I love it. That's why I was like,
devastating.
I don't know if I should say it. If I'm,
No, you should. I mean, it's devastating in Hades. It's horrid, and if you're into that, that's fun.
Yeah, it's a scary place. One of the coolest things about this project, though, is that you can have that like quadrant loyalty, and it's like
it's natural.
I guess one of the easiest things to compare this to a degree, because it's like there's like the dragons in the like not ancient, but like the old time, like just Game of Thrones is what I'm trying to make here. So it's like Game of Thrones, like you can get really involved with like when you're watching the series, you're like House Stark all the way. I'm rooting for House Stark. There's like the Lannister house and all the others, but now like I really think this is the future of entertainment because you have like a personal stake in this game. It's like when you own a plot of land in a certain quadrant, that's an NFT that you have legitimate ownership of, similar to the car you drive. You know, people have similar makes of cars, models of cars they prefer, but it's like you're actually in there. This is real entertainment. You're not just watching a show. You're creating the story, playing the game yourself, and it just, especially with all the game books and things coming out, there's this whole element of just being able to get fully immersed in this fantasy world, and rather than watching it, you're an active participant. You're playing in these games, and you know, World of Warcraft and games like that exist, of course, Final Fantasy, and all here. But those, you know, from a financial perspective, are just a time suck. And you know, as fun as they may be to play at times, you're not getting anything in return necessarily. But a project like this, it just has the potential to completely change the way people, you know, it just has the potential to do things that no other gaming project has been able to accomplish yet, especially with how blockchain technology is very much still in its infancy compared to where things are headed in a few years. But yeah, it's definitely a special project. I kind of forget where I was taking this, but
You love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love it.
I'm all in
I love it.
Yeah.
he just
Well, we've been live for 46 minutes, and I was thinking today, you know, we do talk, and actually, I think everyone enjoys it. There's no complaints like, oh, that dragged on. I think it's good, but we will try and keep track of like time as well today. Thank you, Hendy, for the bits. Big up all the followers and subscriptions as well. But we'll crack on with some like topics, shall we, guys? And
yeah, absolutely.
So
Number one's a big one. Shout out Tanker for this, by the way, guys. Tanker was definitely the driving force behind topic number one here.
yeah, I mean, you've heard me enough bang on about it over the last couple of months of how ridiculous, like, it was like, you know, like some things should be easy, right? Why does it take 3 months to have a meeting over listing a game? So Capone, Twitch wouldn't. So IGDB, this company, not owned by Twitch, I don't think, hold the database for, and they'll probably delist us now. But like, they hold the database for the games. We submitted it, and then they said, well, we can't really do it because, you know, it's crypto or blockchain. Even though there's a lot of others that are already listed, we're having a meeting about it. It's about the categorization of it. So I left it a while. Didn't say it was blockchain, and they put it up there 24 hours later. I mean, it's just, you know, this was 3 or 4 months, you know, of not having it up there. It kind of, this is very annoying. You know, you've got to have your game on there. I mean, that's sort of important, don't you think?
Of course. No, this is you'll be seeing that on you'll be definitely seeing that around with our community here, man. I can't wait to show them and play it, and that's amazing. That's awesome. So this is new, and how long has this been on the? How long have you been able to put this
48 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
So we've got it up there.
days.
The interesting thing is there seems to be a guy, I don't know who it is, maybe he's for IGDB, he goes in there and edits it, and I think finds other stuff to add to the database. So, I mean, he even edited the picture of the URL, but he's found some videos and stuff like that. He did put the, I'm not going to tell you what he put the game engine as. We don't want to mention that name. But he updated some stuff. It looks quite drab at the moment on the main page. I don't know how long it'll take to update, but hopefully we'll get that picture up on there. There'll be the About section, and I can see quite a few people now. I don't know why we're not live. Oh, we are live on it. I thought I'd do the Vulcanverse instead of... you're enjoying your backgrounds there, I see, Marty. But I thought I'd choose Vulcanverse instead of just chatting, because we're all playing the game on the side, aren't we? So I thought that would be the best idea. So that's it. That's the first one. It's listed on Twitch. The next step is Facebook. I know Ralph is helping that. I think that needs to be done officially. Can't find the button to submit it. Ridiculous. And I know one member discussed Theta. Is it would you say Theta? Theta?
Yeah, Theta. Yeah, Theta. Yeah, Theta's.
Theta looks cool.
Theta's streaming service. Yeah.
I mean, essentially, it's made for us. It's made for the blockchain game, but we want to be on. But I say made for us. I mean, really, we'd prefer to be on Twitch to aim at the gamers. You won't see, I don't think, gamers. You know, it's very hard. Do you stream on Twitch, Capone?
Yes. Yes. This is what this is. Yep. Full-time streamer. It's what I
Very
do.
tough, I would assume, to switch platform.
Actually, you know, it's funny. It is. So I actually started off on a site called Mixer. I don't even know if anybody knows what Mixer is.
Yeah.
But it
No,
was,
yeah.
yeah, it was Microsoft's site, and I was a partner over there, and they shut down. And so I've only been here for about a year. I actually just celebrated my 1 year here on Twitch, so I'm very new here myself. But I've been streaming for a couple of years. And this is where the community part aspect comes into play because our community just moved over here. Nothing changed, just a different title, and we've met a lot of new friends as well. But yeah, that's where when I say things like community is important and how important this community is, and you can tell how much love the community has for the game. Very, very, very important. And like I said, man, when Mixer shut down and we got sent here, nothing changed, just the title, and we move forward. Yeah. So yeah, it's Mixer was good, but Twitch, yeah, Twitch is my home. Twitch is home.
Awesome.
Twitch is great. And by the way, guys, MuckTVF seems to be dominating the Vulcanverse Twitch VOD channel right now. So if anyone's thinking about streaming, I know we're out of Berserk season right now. Vulcanverse isn't out till the 25th, but it's cool because when you stream, the VOD like auto saves and then posts it to the Vulcanverse like page. So people, when they just go look at Vulcanverse, they can see everyone who's actively streaming, as well as the video replays, clips, and highlights of people who were streaming the game previously. So it's kind of like one place people can go to see how it all works. And I guess I'll just take this time quick while we're on the topic of Twitch to announce tomorrow is day one of Subscriber Skirmish Saturday. Although I found out that from Tanka, you actually can't run events that require people to be subscribed. So it's being changed to follower. It's follower. We'll probably do Friday follower frenzy or something, mix it up. But so it's actually, you just have to be following my channel. But I'm very excited about this, guys. This is going to be every Saturday, or I guess maybe every Friday, since it has to be followers instead of subs. But how it's going to work is, because I want to start building a presence on Twitch. There are more gamers who watch Twitch. It's just like the place to go for gaming, spectating gaming, learning about new games. At least it seems to be for the time being. And I very much think Twitch could be a catalyst for getting this project out there to a lot more people. And so I kind of, with my streams, want to start doing these community events and just, have a chance for viewers to be interacting with the stream, a chance to participate. So how this is going to work is if you're following my stream, this is tomorrow at 10 a.m. is the first one. Just going to run through this really quick so we can get through the rest of the topics of discussion. But you can see here on my background here, how it works is substitute the word subscriber. If you guys can even read that for follower, I don't think you guys can read it anyway. But if you're following my channel, 2 people will be selected at random to go head to head in a best of 3 Berserk series, neutral decks only. If you win the skirmish, you receive 50 PYR and an entry into an exclusive end of the month. It says subscriber raffle, but it's followers. No subscriptions necessary. And so the only way to get an entry into this raffle is to randomly be selected for a skirmish on the day of the stream, and then to win your match. You'll get 50 PYR and an entry into this end of the month raffle. And one of the prizes, kind of the big ticket item of this prize, or of the big ticket item of the raffle, is one person each month will get a chance to face off against me in a best of 3 neutral deck Berserk series. And if you beat me, you will have your choice of, I'll give you a few options. You'll get 1 plot of my noticed land. You'll have a few options to choose from. And this is going to be a once a month occurrence where you'll have to beat me in a heads up battle, of course, to claim the plot. But just something to get more community involvement. And I really would like to start growing the Berserk free to play scene a bit more. And because for season 2 of Berserk, there's going to be a lot more options for neutral deck players than there were in season 1. In season 1, there just really wasn't much you can do as a neutral deck player a lot of the time when you're just getting stomped with people with a lot of NFTs. But there's going to be like a neutral deck only queue. So you won't even be able to get matched up against people with NFTs. And so I'm hoping that this will incentivize people to want to get some practice, start playing more, fill the Berserk lobbies up. So you guys are, your skills are honed and you're ready to go if your name gets called during Subscriber Skirmish Saturdays. Awesome. Or follower frenzy Fridays or whatever we end up calling it.
That was
tomorrow at 10 a.m.
That's brilliant. Yeah. That is sick. I seen you tweet something. I TLDR, but like that sounds like a lot of fun, man. And Yeah, so someone's gonna be playing you. Cool, man. I'd love to be there commentating if I can, or something.
Oh, absolutely.
At least
Yeah,
watch it go
it'll be
down.
streamed.
Awesome.
It'll be streamed. Absolutely.
That's phenomenal.
That is sick. That is sick. Yeah.
Sky
really
Dobbs says 30 months from now, Mukti will have no land. We'll see. Hey, you got to earn my land.
It's
You have
quite
to beat
something
me.
to put on the lot. That's what I was thinking. It's like, mate, you know, you gotta. It's like five land down. You're like, oh, I'm not sure about
Hey,
this.
Here's what I'll say. This project has brought so much fun and excitement into my life. The least I could like it just it's a fun way. Like I'm gonna be losing a bit of PYR on this. I'm gonna have some plots of land up for grabs, whatever. But Vulcan has done so much for me. I'm more than happy to have some events like this. And also there Sunday as well. We'll make an announcement on this tomorrow, but Walt Chambers had an incredibly fun idea for a community event. But maybe one to stream with that because that'll be a little bit. So we'll jump back into the topics of discussion for now.
Awesome.
Stay tuned to hear
Nice one.
hear Walt's idea for that.
And by the way, Capone, that is your way to get your land and pretty much everything. Just beat Mukti till he has nothing left, and you
that'd be
own it
fun.
I was
all.
gonna say this is it's gonna be easier than I thought. This is awesome.
Wow.
I'm sure you. I'm
That
just
is-
teasing you, my friend. I'm sure you're phenomenal. I'm just joking around, but yeah.
Oh no,
it's,
you're good, Capone.
I
It's all
enjoy.
fun.
I enjoy the. Actually, I do enjoy Berserk, so that'll be a lot of fun, man. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, you'll have to get very lucky because only 10 people per week will even get selected to participate in a skirmish, and then to get entered into the raffle, you have to win your skirmish. So it's only 5 people. So it'll be about 20 people per month in this raffle, and then only one person will. There will be other things given away in the raffle.
There's some
but that'll be the big
phenomenal
ticket prize.
players. There are some phenomenal players. I do play Berserk. I enjoy Berserk. There's some phenomenal players in that game. So it's a lot of fun. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I'll come by. I'll come check you out.
So I thought,
Awesome.
I
Sounds
thought
good.
that would be the shortest of the updates, but I ended up talking, and then the bomb dropped from Mukti. So next one today, Vulcanverse.
10K Twitter followers.
Da, 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 10K. Well, not exactly. Well, you can sub 10K. That's what you meant
No,
to say.
No, it
Oh,
was.
it did reach 10K.
It was. It
Oh,
hit,
there must have been a bot purge or
It-
something.
there
But
was.
how does that? Yeah, but it's 10K.
It
That's
hit.
big.
It hit 10 point something K.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then
So
it
we
did-
can use this topic to just talk about how lit the Vulcan Forged Twitter has been the past week. Like I know on last week's episode, GV kind of said it's like, hey guys, like we be more active. We looked up the Lunar Crush stats and saw that, and you guys did not disappoint. Like, I mean, first off, my Twitter account was made for Vulcan Forged, so most of the people I'm following are all Vulcan Forged, related accounts. But my timeline is just flooded more than it ever has been.
No, well done
anytime
there,
previously.
Glitch.
With
He bugged the hell out of me to create that channel. He's like,
Yeah.
no, Tanker, we need that social shit. We
I've
need it, and it's
also-
actually lit. It's very good. It's very good.
Yeah,
Love it.
I've been
That'd be
seeing a
great.
lot of new names on Twitter, like interacting with my tweets and various other tweets. So it seems to be working, and people are discovering what's being built here.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to everyone who's doing their job on Twitter and sharing the word about this project.
What do we got next?
I don't know.
Next,
You're the one that's got
we
it.
have a recap of all Vulcan giveaways from this past week. So we had the Callisto new Vulcan that was given away. The Satyrs was the 100 people were chosen at random from the Lost Shade seeds, and then also the like recruitment event where you could like get people in and have a chance at a level 2 Vulcanite. And what other project just from hanging out and like first off the Lost Shade seed you got for free if you were one of the first 300 people to like retweet a tweet. You then, by getting that seed completely for free, had the chance to earn another NFT, level 3 Vulcanite worth thousands of dollars, like minimum $1,500, I would say. It's like this is something that gamers haven't really had something like this before, and like ways to just from being part of this gaming community benefit financially like that just from hanging out, being involved. And that's, of course, it's up to chance, but there's also going to be ways to earn various things through your gameplay as well. And it's a magic project. It's very cool. to have that, be a part of this whole thing. The option to just earn NFTs and prizes of legit value just for being here, basically.
I
Not
find
much
that
more is involved.
from our financial expert. Now, me, the way I look at it is just, I'm not even thinking about all that. Like, look at this beauty of like,
this was just dropped.
I'm the
that's-
lucky one that gets to see Jimmy, but only I think 4.5 minutes a day. I'm only allowed to like be within 8 meters of him for 4.5 minutes a day, in 30-second intervals. But this is crazy. He was hard at work on this, by the way. Like, things had to take a back seat to get the bear done. And actually, I think it's actually my favorite. I've not had a favorite, and I'm not sure how close we are to a tat on this, but Alpha was the one that almost got away. I've got Alpha. I had first poster, but this quote is just hit. This I just love
This
it.
is a good pick for a favorite,
brilliant.
I would say. That's a badass Falconite right there.
I can see in Glitch's eyes. He's like, he loves. He hates
One
to
Hades
love
battle
it.
bear.
I wish it was dead, but
And you can mount it, Cersei, on sets, which, yeah.
Well, let's.
yo Cercion, bestiality might still be frowned upon inside the verse, man.
Just checking I have my mature settings on. Yes, I do. That's fine. So that's the Callisto bear. Pretty sick. Battle bear. You've got to feed it with 200 lava, 1500 PYR of 10% is getting burnt, correct? And of course, 90 of them were given away, and we'll do 10. Should we just do it now? Should we do that now?
Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it now. man.
So how is this going to work, Tanka?
Tanka's winging it, man. He's winging it.
Well, I've actually got, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the wheel ready.
Oh fucking hell! Look at you all prepared.
Is it OG badges? Every OG badge gets entered?
Yes. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to hide the screen.
Oh, so you're rigging it, is what you're saying.
And look at that, Tanka. He's got 2 badges. He's won 8 bears. That is quick math for you there. But I just wanted to make sure I'm not leaking anything in particular. So hold on.
By the way, I'm just gonna say that on this stream, if I actually do win a bear,
you're gonna give it to me.
It is not going back into the giveaways. All right, I don't care, because not a chance in hell.
Yeah. There are some prizes that, not gonna be put up for giveaway, I would say.
Yo, Capone, have you got out of the Vulcanites you might have seen, have you got any that tickle your fancy?
You know what? There's so many beautiful ones. Actually, I was going through them with Walter. We're looking at them and going through them. They're just beautiful. The bear.
The bear is pretty sweet.
Nah, it is. But then again, if somebody doesn't get the bear, they can just buy the tickets to get Silver Warrior with his polar bears. I mean, we've got the Frazetta Silver Warrior coming as well, and he comes with 2 bears.
Okay, so are we ready? So we're gonna spin 10, right? I think look, the majority of what I do, the reason I spend a little bit of extra time or too long sometimes is just so I can note it down. Let's say something crashes and I haven't got the list, people pissed, but a bit of drill rap there for you. So, any drum roll, or should I spin it? Should we just roll into it?
Is it by usernames?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess
so. I think in the future, like we've had vet addresses, we've had token IDs, and I think twice in a row now we've had the usernames.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Would like to shout out a particular person, Night Angel, absolute beast.
Yes,
there's a lot of hard work going on behind the scenes with a lot of stuff. We won't go into it, but a lot of really. It's such a simple thing with usernames anyway.
Tanka, weren't we supposed to shout our Amiga because he was ill or something? Like, let's just shout at him, yeah?
Just shout out Amiga. No, big up Amiga. Something, a surprise right at the end. The last thing that you will see on this stream for Amiga today. So I don't know if he's in bed watching, but I hope he's getting well. I wish
He
you
was
the
in
best,
the
mate,
stream.
and your family.
He is in the stream.
But something
Cheers,
right at
Armega.
the end for you, my blood. So,
Hope you get
and I know
better,
and I
bro.
know Amiga's in this list. I double checked because I know he's got one OG badge. He's had quite the story, Amiga. And you know, not going to tell it myself, but quite the entry to the verse. And he's like, you know, very valued member, very kind-hearted guy. Spent hours on the phone with him, and he's a true hero. So let's get into it. I'm just going to spin it. Let's stop messing, stop mumbling. We want to keep this under 2.5 hours today. The plan was an hour and a half. Sorry, Capone. It's just the way it happens, man. And also, jump in whenever you want, man. Like, honestly, we'll talk till there's no words left.
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it.
Right, so spinning for the first
Good luck, badge
of
holders.
10
Let's see a
Callisto.
Mahdi pop
And
up
look,
here.
just so you know, it's not all Arcadian. Mostly, there's a few Bergs and stuff as well, but it's not all Arcadian. So we're spinning. I can't see the chat, by the way, so good luck. I reckon it's going to be Arcadian. First one. Come on, tanker, please.
How many badges does
Vulcan locks. A lot.
Ooh, locked.
Oh,
That's
that's
gotta be locked.
he's behind Vulcanverse picks, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
locks.
Yeah, let's
Awesome.
go.
Awesome.
So
Congrats,
we'll
man. Oh, yeah.
remove, not remove all instas, we'll just remove one. And we're spinning again.
Awesome. Very well deserved. Very, very
Yeah,
well deserved.
Let's get that
Yeah,
karma
that's
in. Come on, baby.
definitely a
Is that
worthy one.
glitch button?
Arcadian! That is a surprise.
How
Congratulations,
many
Arcadian.
badges does Arcadian? That's not is that Arcadian?
No,
Off,
it's
off topic,
Arcadian.
please. Off topic there, please, Mukti. Just kidding.
Oh, my bad.
Remove.
But,
I'm kidding.
How many
I'm kidding.
badges does the guy have? Jesus, my goodness, he's got half the freaking wheel.
Listen,
It's
Cersei.
Arcadian.
Third, Callisto, Bear. Apollo Creed. Wow, he's gonna be happy.
Sweet, yes.
Oh, nice man.
Awesome.
I don't
Congrats,
know if he's
Apollo.
watching or not. I think he's usually
Oh
up
well,
for this stream.
if he's not watching,
And it's his
he-
one badge, by the way. That's one badge.
By the way,
Wow.
if he's
High
not
roll.
watching, he doesn't get the bear.
That's not how it works.
That's,
but,
yeah. All right. Okay. Fine.
and also, look, I may change the rules. We may change rules at any time, right? Just fucking deal with it, all right? Deal with it. No DMs, but pretty clean as we go into number 4.
Come on, me.
Name Jeff.
You got it?
My name's
Yeah.
Jeff.
Congratulations, one badge, by the way, there.
Congrats,
That's awesome,
Ninja.
man. You see, these odds are insane. though,
Just to
'cause-
confirm as well, I will be double checking like that I've done shit correctly. But yeah, no, this is pretty legit. The one John, congratulations.
Here,
Well
I
done,
hear
John.
he
Some
got
great names here.
It's the second one.
I think
I'm
we'll
pretty
tend
sure
to
he-
find recognizable names here with the OG badges. More than one badge, as you can see. Number 6.
Second. Nice, the one, John.
And to confirm, we've done 90 bears, haven't we? So this is definitely...
Yeah. There was 90 bears.
Slay is going to be happy.
Oh, well done, Slave.
Is he
Finally.
watching?
Yeah,
Nice.
he is, man. He is.
AKA Mystery Ed.
Congratulations.
He goes by on Twitch. Nice, man.
Yep.
There he is. He says, woohoo.
Come on.
Slaves to Hades, guys. Gotta
Bergs.
trade that for a chair on.
Do you know what I should have done?
Oh, Bergs. No
Birds.
surprise.
Do you know what I
Congrats,
should have done?
Bergie.
Is shuffle. Because like one hole of the wheel is Bergs or something, you know.
Shuffle's
okay
too
then,
good. Yes. So how many do we have left? Four? or
We've
5
got
spins?
3 more to go. Come on, absolute tanker, one time. That's a long word. Wake up, remember.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I forget who that is in Discord, but
Really? I
that's-
don't think.
yeah, that's a community member. Congrats, man.
So we removed. That's one badge again. We've definitely got 2 more, right? Just in case if we overspin, you know, it's not binding. My lawyer is telling me in my ear. Come on, one time.
It's like, I reckon Tank is gonna just rage quit.
I'm fine.
Alright.
I'm like,
I'm liking
I'm
it.
happy. I'm most lucky
there's a
person.
variety here, man.
I'm most lucky to be working and in Greece. I'm like the happiest I've ever been. So even if I don't win anything the rest of my life, I'm happy. But whatever. One badge again for the final one.
Wow.
It's not
Alright,
coming.
sweet.
It's not coming, is it?
Oh, there in the kiln. He says, "Oh hell yeah, congrats, man."
I will give away
Awesome.
300 PYR if I win it. On the
shit.
next spin. If I
This
win
is
this
it.
next one, it's 300 PYR. Then I sell the bear for 400. Come on, I was joking, Karma.
Who do we got?
Savoy,
Oh,
congratulations.
Savoy. Sweet,
Wow.
man. Sick.
The last one. Nice.
So that's a
Savoy.
10. We've got Vulcan Locks, Arcadian, Apollo Creed, Name Jeff, The One John, Slavy
My name's
40,
Jeff.
Bergs, Wake Up Remember, Kiln Fired, and Savoy.
You know,
Congratulations.
considering the odds with quite a few names that
Yeah.
have quite a few badges, I'm actually really happy how that has turned out
Me
because there's
too.
not been any repeats unless they're all Bergs.
I'm spending again. You know, like when you run out of money on the roulette wheel online and you've got no money and you just wait and see if you won. Don't do it. Don't you do it.
Mate, if my name comes up, I will punch
Oh.
the screen.
Okay, right. So what's next on the list today? What is next on the list? Let's bring up the list.
The VR Vulcanites. The big,
Okay. Oh my God!
Yes.
Devastating.
Oh, no
was it
way.
you?
No
Wow. Two outside. Damn.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
All right, that's it. Like,
Okay.
Tanka's laptop's gonna fly across the room now.
I'm like, whatever.
Okay, and Jesus, Tanka, you're a gambling addict.
I used to be. I
that-
used to be a gambling
so-
addict.
Always have to get that next spin in.
And then I think it showed with the tokens. I would do anything just to get a token to throw it in the 1 out of 4. So next on the list, we've done the recap: Callisto, Satire, and the level 2 Volk. Explain that for me. That was for two people. Yes, the fresh blood, and actually
Yes.
they've both been in my DMs, and if I remember correctly, it was Emma Sob. That's not actually Emma Sob on Discord, but it's so pleasing when genuine. Actually, the questions were. I'm sure he or she doesn't mind me when talking about it. Was asking me which one I should which one they should choose, and clear interest in, and it's really pleasant. Not just Arthur. And then when, so genuine interest, and then I think the friend that Don Breach that got the referral also won with a question, and I think I sent it out. But congratulations to those two as well.
Yeah, nice. Congrats, guys.
So we've got the Jamie. The thing is, I was wanting to tease the community for a bit because I love VR and not VR, like AR Vulcanites, and Jamie's like, all right, let's tease the community and post the video. But yeah, I mean AR, being able to like do stuff with your Vulcanites in augmented reality is going to be pretty cool. Everyone can have their favorite blubber jaw, sliming around the house. It's just ideal for when you're feeling lonely, and you're like, oh, I've got no friends, but I've got my Vulcanites.
What is the difference between AR and VR?
Virtual reality is, headset style.
And that's just like fully immersed, whereas augmented's like
augmented reality is, it's projected via your phone's the app. So yeah, it's super cool. Plus, just getting into the AR realm, and because of the partnerships that that Vulcan has for the AR, once things are up and running and there's more time, AR has got very few limits when it comes to NFTs. So
look at that Nemian.
Yeah, you'll be able to have some very cool stuff done with AR, further down the line. It's just another layer of awesomeness that Vulcan can throw at people, because why not?
That's one of those things where like an outside person sees it and it's just like, holy shit. And I also think like AR VR it's such like a big thing in tech nowadays.
Yeah.
And that could get the attention of a lot of people who see that and they're like,
It's
well, let me take a look at
untapped. It is a pretty, like, even though it's already it's got its own big kind of market, but I still find it kind of like an untapped market. Like, it hasn't really lived up to the potential. I don't think there's enough kind of AR or VR ready devices readily available. But yeah, this will be another aspect of like it going
I
mainstream.
mean, Pokemon Go is all AR, isn't it?
Yeah, it's AR. Yeah, yeah.
I mean that exploded, of course, and I think being Pokemon and collect them all was a big
Oh yeah,
factor.
I think Capone, you play that with Walt, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to play it back in the day for sure, and that's actually what got me. That's what taught me what AR was. I didn't even know what AR was. That was my first experience with it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I met. That's how I met Walter. Yep.
Awesome.
Right.
Yeah, Pokemon Go is awesome. When that was
Next-
a big thing.
Next one today, we're looking at, and we're just going to suffer a little bit with the new two screen meta here. But yeah, Crypto Crunch. Take it away, you tokenomic freaks or whatever, because I'm interested in.
Yeah. So I haven't really heard of Crypto Crunch before, and I'm not too familiar, but I checked out their Twitter account before adding this into the topics of discussion, and it's like 17,000 Twitter followers, pretty big growing like NFT. I don't know if it's like an NFT, like it's all blockchain related stuff, but they seem to be posting like more stuff about NFTs. And yeah, like PYR is on here, top 5 trending non-fungible tokens. I'm sure this very well could have something to do with all the social media activity, the surge in people, talking about the project on Twitter, getting it out there. I don't know if like how the data is pooled, if it's just like somehow they can see like every time PYR is like linked in a tweet that just like gives it 1 point and adds it onto the total. So I'm not entirely sure like how this data is collected, but nonetheless, PYR is up on the top 5 with some other decently established names in the NFT space.
I mean, Omi is a massive one in the space, and just being on any list at the minute, when you're seeing PYR in like top 10, Lunar Crush, and top 5 on here, it's it's almost surreal, because even though the amount of work that's gone into it, it's still like, oh my god, that's us. It's like, oh my, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get excited. And Tanko, stop microwaving your TV dinner. So that's sort of slave.
That's massive to be on any list like that is massive. Yeah, with the algorithms and stuff today and social media and absolutely, because say I see this list and I'm not familiar with PRR. Say I'm not familiar with it, and I'm like, okay, well, I want to look and see what it is. It's a top 5. I want to look into it a little bit. I'll click on it. Maybe I'll read some tweets about it. Maybe I'll do some research, and that's always a nice little gateway to get into these kind of projects.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, it's that right there. So the more the more people tweet about it, the more people post about it, the more engagement these posts have, the more awareness comes to it, and in turn it almost feeds itself. It's like a well-oiled machine, and then the more awareness, the more views, the more people see it, and they're like, hey, this is something I can get into, and it just works on itself. So yeah, absolutely, algorithms and social media is massive.
My average like the impressions on my Twitter account quadrupled in the month of June. Like really, and that was only when I think we kind of kicked the community into gear in the second week of June, and it was like those last 2 weeks that we just had, the whole thing just went absolutely nuts. So yeah, it's insane, and that helps. I mean, it goes off, the amount of impressions on certain hashtags that you get and certain mentions that, like, on your own name, on Vulcan, on Pyre, on everything. So yeah, it's people just keep on smashing those likes, retweets, commenting. It doesn't matter where you comment, as long as like you're not just spamming something kind of senseless. And as like I covered it last week, just there's enough content that you can just copy, share, and just smash out there. And it's working. Boy, is it working.
Yeah, just seeing it because how I was first exposed to the project, but I was following a Twitter account. The guy's name was Ron Dalton, and he posted like Vitho burn stats, and I just saw Vulcan on there once, and I was because they were like we were the number 2 burner for the day or something. I was like, oh, what's this Vulcan project? Just looked at it, learned like you just have to see it once and just be curious to say like, oh, what is this? They take a look, and the thing about this project is it's just so damn good, and uh, the potential of what's being built here is unlike anything else in the blockchain gaming space, at least as far as what I can tell. So just getting it out there in front of people's eyes, and it's on them, of course, to take a look and a bit of a deeper dive. But yeah, it's been serving us very well. All the recent Twitter action has been great, guys. We even hit we were top 20 on Lunar Crush that one day. I think we hit 17.
We hit I think there was one point in that day it hit top 9 or top 10 brief. It was either top 9 or
oh
top
really
10.
damn.
Yeah, briefly. No, because Jamie shoved it in one of our other chats, I think, and it was insane. So yeah, it was it was such a nice feeling, because that is the community effort going out there. These are people, they're taking their time to stop playing Candy Crush and shit like that, and actually doing something for us, which is very grateful for it. You guys are awesome.
Next up,
seriously, guys.
And by the way, Capone, do you eat on stream?
No, but I am getting I am getting the call. I am getting the call. I am getting the call.
How long do you usually stream for? What's your average length?
6 hours, 7 hours, depends, man. We go until we go. That's it. We go until we go.
Nice.
I like that.
As you can probably see, I'm quite skinny, so if I don't eat, I will fall through the cracks. Next topic is the burn mechanism. Again, I'll let the experts roll with that.
Oh wait, we brought experts in today? Oh shit, you mean me?
Yeah, man.
Oh right, yeah, excellent. Well, basically, yeah, just burn, pyre, burn. Every upgrade land god fee, 50% reward pool, and 50% to Vulcan has been changed to 50% reward pool, 30% Vulcan, 20% of that burned. 5% of the PYR in every seed sown will be burned, and 50% of mobile game purchases will be converted to PYR, and that PYR burned as well. So you have to remember, the actual marketplace, the market, obviously, the fees from the market go to Vulcan, but the extras that you can buy for the games, they will be there'll be a significant burn on the PYR there as well. So yeah, the token just became quite deflationary as well here, in a healthy way. Obviously, this will be managed. You're not going to run out of PYR. We're not going to set fire to your wallets, not yet anyway. As long as Tanka keeps the support team all in check. So yeah, this is awesome. I mean, we've got buybacks, we've got everything. It is great.
Yeah. The tokenomics of this project are more or less flawless, especially with these burn mechanisms added in.
Oh no, the teams, see Mukti, the teams that are kind of supporting Vulcan in the background, it is really impressive, because these guys, they have been part of so many different projects from ground up, and they know what has worked, what hasn't worked, what should be used here, what shouldn't be used here, what fits in with this style of project, what doesn't, and they will put it all together, and they help guiding on this as well. So yeah, it's fantastic. And on top of all this, you've got also the fact that PYR will be used to buy vanilla network NFTs, and you've got the DeFi 11 NFTs. So the use cases and the utility of the token are they're just going nuts right now. I mean, there's so many different things coming from third parties in. Yeah,
I mean,
we're in the right place, and we're in the right place at the right time.
Seriously, on top of all the PYR that's going to be locked in land, Titans and Olympians, all these other things on top of it. And yeah, it seems like the team behind, I remember Jimmy mentioned, they've been working closely with, I think it's a Matic team, who
Yeah,
are
yeah,
coming
no,
with
it's
tokenomics.
directly with them. Like they are super engaged.
Well,
That,
they seem
that's
like they really know what they're doing. Yeah, like it's
Do you have any idea what they're talking about, Capone? The
A
burning
little
and
bit,
stuff. Yeah. Okay, maybe
it's
you can tell
simple
me about
enough.
it.
I mean,
I want to play game and have bear. That's all I need.
the
Okay.
tokens are erased.
Do what you want with the token. Okay. Give me a bear. Next topics. It's like I'm just not interested. I just it's don't tell me how the omelet is cooked, right? Just bring me that delicious omelet.
Mate, if someone is having to explain an omelet,
I am eating omelet right now. Well, okay, right, fine. But honestly, seriously, next topic is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of shit I want to talk about and have a look at it. So look what we made contest. I don't know if you want to have a quick look in Discord if you've got it up on the screen. 4 p.m. closure tomorrow. Capone, I don't think you've got an entry in here. Did you know about this? We're certainly not doing enough of it.
yeah,
But the builds are crazy.
I mean, right, this Hades build right here,
beautiful.
it was probably built during one of the buggiest terraforming
This was Scott's, by the way.
yeah, Scott's, yeah.
This was insane.
It's like the terramorphing during this alpha was buggy as fuck. I mean, it was quite bad. And still some of the things that Scott's built and Arcadian built as well, like they're just like, well, dude, you built this out of dirt.
Yeah, but he was trying to build a tree. I mean, look what happened. But yeah, no, pretty incredible. I think there's some missing from past as well. They're all over the internet. The legendary. So this was in the first alpha, the first arcade. You can see the bottom right menu there. Pretty impressive. This takes a lot of time. A lot of time to do.
This is one of my favorite things is going through and looking at people. I love this stuff. Just seeing people's creativity and what they've put together and their imagination, how their mind works. I absolutely love this stuff. I look at it all the time. I'm always searching for things like this. I love it.
Are you an explorer or a builder? I mean, there's probably other categories, but do you see yourself building, or are you?
I mean, I'm not very creative, but I would be building, but it's nothing like this. I couldn't build this. There's no way. I mean, I'd love to be able to, but yeah, I wouldn't be able to build that. No way.
This was Lumpy Cerciania. This was Lumpy Lance build in the initial Arcadia Alpha. So cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Hey, by the way, Jap says.
Armigas.
Oh yeah, this Armiga went real quick. Jap is saying Tanka needs to say sepulchral armor one time each stream minimum. It's tradition.
Mukti, you have just butchered that word yourself as well.
Sepulchral. Is it not sepulchral?
No, it's sepulchral.
This is a build from
There's an
Amiga.
L in there. Sepulchral.
Yeah.
We're not giving any away this week.
Are we sure there's an L in there?
I am 100% positive.
This is Amiga. Get well soon. There's a little dragon in the background, and there's a ski slope behind. Underrated. We've got Arcadian. I'm pretty sure, right? This was so early. I'm pretty sure, right?
This was one of the first
mind blow moments, right? Like wow, shit.
Again, this is terramorphed 100%.
King Soto and his big builds.
I mean, I'm still struggling to build potatoes. It's just my mind is blown every time I look at these people. It's like
you're good at building Twitter followers. The next picture is Eugene. I wonder if he's watching tonight.
I know.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Watching him.
Looks like a modern day villa.
We were watching him build this on his stream, and it's just like wow.
He's loving it. He's at another streamer there. I don't know if you know, but he's
because he had like the design open on another screen.
Oh.
Of what he was building, and he was literally copying like an existing building, I think. And
his house, very successful streamer.
Yeah. But no, this is nuts, man. The lighting, the build is it's like wow. I mean, again, when he started building it, there was like a few bugs because that was literally just like the initial release of the latest alpha, and like he couldn't get the roofs wouldn't work. Some walls wouldn't snap on, and he just stuck with it until like the updates came out, and he's come up with this absolute beast of a build. It is.
This one is an arena.
Are you talking about this one?
No, this is arena.
This one that Indy did.
Yeah, Indy. Another massive build.
He did a little giveaway where he had a chest hidden, and there were a bunch of people who couldn't find it. Me and Walt spent like an hour in there, and then Walt finally found it. But there were like 3 or 4 people who couldn't. It was in a very tricky spot. I don't think you can see it from this angle. But yeah, it was a fun little contest that Indy had with this, and great build, man. Great build. Do we know who won, by the way? Has that been have the votes been finished already?
I am not sure. I think it finishes tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, this build. I mean, Walt built this. You know, absolute. Again, another beast of a build with this sky bridge.
This
it's
is
like there's two
Walters.
Yeah, this is Walters. Man.
Wow. Okay, I actually went
Yeah.
on his stream and I was like, mate, you're not going to submit your entry because I'm literally doing them now. So he was the latecomer.
Well,
Interesting.
I've actually
Dude,
seen this one in game. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
This is insane.
Beautiful.
It's quite funny when you're walking around in game at the minute. If somebody hasn't saved their build and they're like on the second floor, they're just like there floating in the air, moving around, and then all of a sudden they hit save and like this massive building just appears in front of you.
Is this wild vulcanite? I think it is, right? I know.
Possibly,
It's
yeah.
almost I can instantly just identify.
Yeah, by their styles. By their styles.
It's
I mean-
phenomenal. even just like the angle of the picture and everything. That's just phenomenal.
This doesn't do this build justice, this picture, but I
Nah,
think I remember this. Yeah, this was right
when we're
next to the
running-
pyramid. Oh, beautiful.
When you're running through it, that was very impressive.
Yeah, congratulations to everyone there. Like, we'll get the votes in. It's 4 p.m. tomorrow. The votes end. Go to Discord and go vote for that.
Faceless says, "Oh, there's a save button."
No, there's
There is indeed.
Oh, I don't think Faceless has actually
Yes.
been in for a while. So
Oh, okay.
I
You
hope
actually,
you enjoy.
if you
I thought it was a joke, but obviously he just found it.
I
no,
think
he
you
is.
just tab in between your UI bars, right? Or it's like if you go from the build one to the Vulcanite one, it automatically pops up like a "Do you want to save?" thing. Or is there
Well,
like another keybind for it?
I think you press X.
Yeah, X is the button. I'm pretty sure that switches the taskbars.
All right, so that makes sense. Then when you press X, it comes up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that's it.
Marie, that's Marie's build. She's sleeping right now. Well, she shouldn't be sleeping. She should be either streaming her builds or on here. I mean, come on.
Marie is incredibly impressive.
I mean,
the,
man,
uh,
my mind is blown
builds.
every time.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible what she's capable of building in here.
Her Twitter account is like one of my favorite accounts to follow. It was just it's just like wow. I mean, she makes stuff that you just want to go and live in. Tristan for
Is this a
philosophy.
meme Friday submission?
Well, that's the next topic. Is the two philosophers? It's been a while. I think the two philosopher entries, pretty cool to have. Walter and Tristan is a pretty easy count. I think
Decisive, yeah, it was decisive between those two.
I love that that Jamie mentioned that if he could put any NPC Tristan is going to love that. He's probably not even. Oh, he is here.
Of course he is. He's always here, man.
Awesome. Really, thanks a lot for.
So yeah, Capone, like what we have, like there's like a council within the community, and there's only ever like 30 members in the council. 28 are holders of X amount, like over 100,000 pyre, and each month the community gets to vote in 2 new members to complete that, and they could, so it's like normally it's the most active. In this case, it's been the absolute nut job that is Tristan. He's that absolutely hilarious guy. So he was brought in to be our council jester, and Walt, because Walt is he is uber active as well. I mean, just he's a fantastic member to have.
Absolutely.
So the community brings in, they vote in 2 members, and they get to, like, there's like a few things that people get to see behind the scenes when you're in the council, like unreleased builds, sneak peeks at things. It's really fun.
Very neat. Very neat.
So yeah, it's just a way for the community to get their own voted in members, to have the sneak peeks for them.
We should make sure every council member that's voted in is on the podcast for at least one episode during their term,
Wow, brilliant
during their
idea.
reign. So
Brilliant. Tristan.
Walt's been
Tristan.
on a few times, but yeah, Tristan, we got to get you on here, man.
Yes.
We'll have
I
them
can't
both
believe
on
I
at
haven't
the same
asked
time.
him, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah.
it's
we should
probably
get him,
it's probably the bottom picture why I haven't, but we like to keep a sober stream.
Yeah.
Next on the agenda today is the new avatar screen.
Yeah, this is pretty sick. Because
This is beautiful.
What do you think?
mean,
What do you? Oh,
all the-
sorry, it's not up. Hold on one sec.
Yeah, it's still hidden.
she
So
said.
component. Oh, so Cohen, what do you think? I'm asking the
Well, that's
true
nice.
gamer.
That's nice.
I can't. I'm sorry for
The left side's a little cut off.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
nice.
I'm just gonna cut into your face then. There we go.
That's fine.
There, that's nice.
Of course.
Lots of buttons.
Yes,
So you're only because you know a lot of MMOs yourself, right? And I
Yeah.
think you look at WoW and the depth of like the hundreds of menus. They used to be quite. I think I remember my first game like that, and it was kind of overwhelming. But like as you get deeper into it, you want all of that. You kind of want a lot, right? Lots to
For sure.
discover and lots of menus and clicky buttons and
Absolutely.
unlocks and achievements and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, achievements and the executive achievements, unlocks. Those are key. Those are kind of like like a flex, a little bit, a little brain. You want to do these things. You want to achieve certain goals. This is beautiful. It's phenomenal.
I think it's the first time we've seen also folded arms from the avatars, by the way.
Yes.
I don't know if
One
that's
cool thing with the new avatars I saw, I think in might have been general chat. I'm actually just not going to say anything because I can't remember if it was a philosopher channel thing, so I'm just not going to say anything. Scratch that.
honestly. I have to think twice now of certain things, but
Yeah.
but you could. I mean, no. Okay,
Yeah.
moving on. So I don't even know. What is it? Well, it's yes, that's NDA. Oh, okay, then we won't. Whoops.
It's not even anything that crazy. It's just a very cool thing regards to the avatar. I'm pretty sure it was even in general chat, but I won't say it just to be safe. So.
Are you talking about the real life faces?
Well, that is super cool. But I was more so talking about the strafe. How I mean,
Look at me biting my
what was I
nails
saying
right now.
But it was so I forget where it was, but there was a model where because you know how currently in alpha, if you're running forward with your avatar, but also going to the right at the same time, you'll be like moving diagonally, but your avatar it looks like he's just running forward in a straight line, but his body's like moving
Sideways,
sideways, so it doesn't look like natural.
Oh,
But
no,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure that's.
I'm pretty sure that was in general, man.
I think it was. I think it was. I just wasn't completely sure.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
put it
so
in
the
general
avatars
now, and then
it actually
you're covered.
they like cross their legs, and it looks like they're actually like strafing to the side, which is really cool.
And obviously, as per this avatar picture, Dave is dancing. Well, he's halfway through the Macarena, which obviously it means we're going to be able to dance on our opponents after we kick their asses in PvP, which is great.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can't not.
Dave's a
have
good
it.
guy.
Yes. Everybody respects Dave.
Can I get confirmation? Jamie did say what level? He said one of them will get a level 3 or 2. Okay, thank
Level
you.
3.
So that covers all the topics except for the on ramp. I'm not going to take you to my dashboard because I'll need to hide some data. But I think overall a success. There were what's so funny?
Jamie's saying no, it's a level 0 that he's offering.
Oh, Jamie's watching shit. Like high level success. Like high amount of successful transactions.
Oh, is it level 4?
No, level 3. Who said level 4? That's probably No. It's recorded. I'm level 3. But Hendy is a big bit donator here, so whatever he says goes, and he's a VIP.
That's right.
Is he a VIP? Yes, he's a VIP status. The benefits of VIP status is there isn't any.
You get to talk.
You get to
Get
talk
the
to
logo
Tanker. You
in
get behind the
chat.
scenes. But no, just from my point of view, right? it because I'll get to see um, some of the support, and yeah, overall success. And just trying to think whether again if it's in philo or if it's in general, but there's more to come. Also, kind of remembering what Jamie said about you say something and then maybe you do it. Maybe I can't just do that. But in my forge, there's a lot of, it's a display front end. Okay, so there's a lot we can add there for transactions as well. I know I was discussing with the members today. They'd like to see the transactions of lava, for example, when we spend it, and all these little things that we will add as we go. That the community will want to see that may not show immediately, but that's why the ideas and feedback channel is there, and we'll feed it through if it's possible and if it's wanted. We'll want to get that all in there. But yeah, overall a success. I didn't try it. Did you?
I have not yet. Like I live in this wonderful world where I have like zero money in my bank all the time.
Me too, GB.
It's like all my I am literally all in this degenerate world. I only have enough money in my bank to pay bills.
I'm the same exact way, man. I'm just
So,
not a
yeah.
believer in holding fiat anymore.
No.
When I have to buy stuff, of course, you transfer it out. But yeah, it's
Oh,
rare
by
I'll
the
have more
way,
than like a few hundred bucks.
quick question there, Capone. Like, have you seen the fact that like you can see like, you've got the lava that you earn from the games, like
Yep.
the Vulcanite characters, the cards that you have. Once you max out their stats, because again, these are all the different. These are like the little achievements, and they're not little. These are big achievements in the end. Once you've maxed out the stats of one of your Vulcanites, you unlock the animated card for it. So like yeah, it's like the animated cards. I mean, man, we've had like, did we have this week the Thunder? Was that this week or was that last week?
We had the owl as well. Actually, that
Yeah,
was
we had
probably the week before.
The owl, I remember we showed
we
last
didn't
week.
we didn't actually show
I
it.
don't remember Thunder.
I couldn't grab it in time.
Oh, okay.
You
I did.
showed one on the stream last week or the week before, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been
Yeah.
that week. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, it's a beautiful concept. The cards, yeah, that looked awesome. That
So
looked
it's like
absolutely amazing.
you know that gives you that as well. So it's like you can you can strive to kind of unlock the max card, and once that card is maxed out, that is it. It is maxed out. It's like it can't drop back down again because lava is spent. So you have this awesome NFT that is now significantly more valuable, even just aesthetic wise, than the non-leveled up ones. So yeah, it's all these it's all the little details that add depth to the
That's one of
gameplay.
the other things I want to say too. Just even looking at the art and everything involved in it, like it blows my mind. Absolutely, like the team that's all together in this, man. The art and the creative minds, just unbelievable. The art is phenomenal. Especially, yeah, we were looking at the animated one. I think it was the last podcast I was watching, you guys, and I was blown away. I was blown away by that just alone. It's just amazing.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're so super lucky to have those. Like the team that is Jamie has just managed to grab out of the air to put all this together is insane.
It is a very cool feature.
I mean, I don't know if how many of the OGs are still left that remember when Renee would do her. I think it was Wednesday night streaming on Twitch when she was drawing the Cerberus card. Well, I think it was Cerberus. Yeah, I think it was the Berserk. Yeah, it was the card for Berserk. I think that she was doing, and that was just insane watching her there live, drawing this Cerberus, and like that was just wow. I mean, you're seeing the artist making this, and then like the next day, it was literally ready as a card. And you're like, holy crap! That is just insane. The speed that she works at and the quality. Yeah, it was absolutely like yeah, Berg's. Yeah, watching her draw Cerberus was mesmerizing. It absolutely was.
The art on that card is so cool. Zenitraz, he says, is there any visual effect in game when your Vulc is max level? Not that we know of at the moment. Maybe that will come though. Not sure. Nothing about that has been said though. But it's just the like NFT card of the Vulcanite becomes animated. There could be some type of in-game visual effect though with your Vulc maybe as well.
Get shiny Vulcs. Get shiny Vulcs.
Yeah, or some type of like I don't know, like different look on the taskbar or something. so you can see it's like a maxed out Volk
Oh yeah, I mean
or the health bar.
they're all visual add-ons that are tied to a vault. So not to throw extra stuff at the game devs, but I'm sure they can do it. It's
Just to add more layers,
yeah.
it's not
Have
dev
the-
wise actually, but it may be.
Cool
Gary
aura.
Gary
Crypto
V.
Bandito says.
What did he say?
a cool aura around the vault would be cool. Well, yeah, cool aura would be cool.
What Gary V's doing with his utilization of like in real life, usability of like the NFTs you can obtain an hour with this person or that person, like possibilities endless there. I don't know if that's but like you put something in a card that it can be claimed once. It could be a cuddly Callisto or whatever. So
Holy crap! There goes
cool.
Jamie.
And you got the books as well. Thank
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Jamie, for the 10 tier 1 subs to the community.
Legendary. Water is wet. Yes, Tris. That is really yeah.
Oh,
Jamie just said devs are overwhelmed. Armiga, I know, but there's a fire. I have wood. I have to throw it on there. It's just what I do. I'm sure the devs would just be crying in a corner anyway, so it's okay. It's fine.
they're all very happy.
I know.
They're all very happy.
They are the most awesome bunch ever.
But we need more of them. all of them. Getting all the subs in. Thank you for that, Jamie. Big up.
Right, what was the next point?
That we've actually covered everything. I think the one thing that I did want to have a look at was this vanilla network. Do you want to go over that briefly? Because you may.
I do.
You've gone
Sure.
on a
Give
deep
me-
dive with that, and we got the DAP Raider article as well. And then we'll have a bit of fun at the end with what.
Yes, sirree. Here we go. Right, 1 second. Let me just bring this up here.
I've got it here. Let me just not put that
Don't throw it
there.
away because I'm gonna reheat it and eat it a little bit later.
Yeah, are you sure?
Just play it
Because
now, so I'm not gonna-
you want to reheat it? Yeah. Okay. No worries.
Oh shit! Could you hear that? Talking kind of quietly.
Mate, you've got to eat,
Guess
bro.
not.
You got to eat.
My mic is so sensitive. Like you can hear every little thing in
I know.
my apartment. It's crazy.
Right.
My
So,
dogs.
looking at oh yeah, we got the on ramp there. Oh, we don't want that. Oh god, it's too many tabs. Too many
There's
tabs.
so
Too
many
many
tabs in
tabs.
Go back to the other one.
I was actually closing them. Oh.
You just closed out vanilla.
Oh my god, this is a disaster. It's not a disaster, it's just too many tabs.
Is there any
There we go.
such a thing
We
as
got it right.
too many tabs?
Yes, there is. I've seen
No,
I
there isn't.
I have a friend that
No,
had
mine.
this is weak, it 52 tabs. Right. So, talk us through it. I
yeah.
actually tried to Google it by the way, and I couldn't find it. But I only spent 10 seconds trying to find it. So
Dude, it's literally like number 2 or 3 in the Google search.
Oh.
In
yeah,
the
5
Google
seconds.
machine.
I only got to 1.
Right. Well, yeah. Jamie met up with these guys in Dubai.
Salam
and,
alaikum.
Like he has had nothing but great things to say about them since he got back, and I don't know overly much about Vanilla Network. Just like they are doing like decentralized. So it's like they are. I'll read it here. Deflationary ERC20 token delivering powerful decentralized social gaming and staking dApps driven by blockchain technology. These guys, they're building poker. They've got head-to-head bets, blackjack, and just all sorts that's coming to their games. In the tweet itself, which you have just gotten rid of, and now I've lost the screen. There we go.
Is their token already out?
Pass? Don't think so. I'm actually not sure. I would have to check. I think if it is, it might be hashtag VNL. Or at least I've seen
Radius
them
says
use
it's out already.
Oh, there we go. Then.
Some while ago.
All right, awesome. Well, yeah. So like, but they've got they might be doing some sort of other IDO then, because they're saying here, giving access to their IDO with NFTs bought from our marketplace with Pyre. And yeah, so they're building their own metaverse called Sin City, which sounds like the kind of place that Bergs is going to inhabit. And yeah, it's really exciting because like these different projects that are getting in touch with Bergs has got question marks. Yeah, don't come on, Bergs, we know.
What happened?
Oh no, I just said that the metaverse Sin City just sounds like the kind of place that Bergs would inhabit,
Oh,
and he's got question marks as if he doesn't. Yeah, oh yeah, you didn't realize. Okay,
well, I don't know.
sure. Um, but yeah, like just basically Jamie talks to somebody, and you pretty much land a partnership. It's that just seems to be the way things are going lately. There's so many coming, and there's so much good being built, and everybody that is kind of coming on board, they are hardcore builders. Vanilla Network, DeFi 11, a few others that we can't name, and it's just really exciting because like these guys are excited about everything that's going on, and they're wanting to use us for it, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, again, Vanilla Network, it is gambling, it is poker. So basically, Mukti, you're gonna have zero life, like
I was
absolutely.
gonna say, is
zero
poker
life.
already active on there? Or is that like a work in progress?
I really should be digging into this project a little bit more.
There he goes. There.
I wonder.
Keep
I
me
wonder
away.
well, you know how with Vulcan Poker, it seems like the place where with that is we won't be able to use PYR for games because that like crosses into some type of gambling law issue there.
Yeah.
But these guys seem to have it figured out. So I wonder if there's some type of little trick that they know on how to make it work, and maybe we could see PYR in poker games one day.
I think the problem there comes down to how we're built, and it's like we don't want to really overly risk stepping into that territory, because it's the kind of place where if you mess up, that's your project gone.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And also like where are we
thing.
trying to go, right? We're trying to hit the
It's-
gaming market. I think it's a bit not dirty, but I shouldn't
poker,
say it, but it's like
having poker in Vulcan it's fun. Like that's a touch of fun.
Absolutely,
like,
Yeah,
if
that's
you're
pretty amazing.
but I mean if
forage
sorry, go on.
responsibly.
Yeah.
It's
it's an awesome thing to have as a side thing, but again, our focus isn't on like full on poker tournaments or anything like that. It's just another layer inside the game where people can just go and play poker and hang out. So yeah, actually that is coming. Did Jamie say that's poker's coming next week?
Oh no. So expanding, their current token holders will get the new token, but they're launching a new token for Sin City, which is basically a casino metaverse. They have NFTs in their world, and of course NFTs to give access for the VNLA token holders to get whitelisted for more of their new token. All NFTs through Vulcan. We won't be using their games in VV as they have proper gambling license and stuff. We don't plan to.
There we go. That makes sense. Yeah, so you need like some licensing and stuff for that. Yeah, makes sense. Well,
that's also
cool enough. We're partnered with them, and we'll be like collaborating, and that's exciting.
Yeah. It definitely is.
Great.
Here we go. Yes, this is big. Having DApp Radar, do this now themselves on their own accord is huge. I mean, they are a reference when it comes to news in the DApp world. So, yeah, this is just fantastic. I mean, we all know what's in this article. It's how to earn, and the whole play to earn ecosystem. Again, the article is really well written, and it is
shout out Robert. Robert
what's the-
Hugendorn.
There we go. You did a good job there. So,
I read this article on my Twitch. I have like a little recap where I read this and like give my thoughts on it. But yeah, this is a very well written article, and like from an outside person's perspective, reading this and learning about how like the land staking and everything works with Falconverse, like I don't see how you couldn't get excited and want to like dive in and learn more after reading this.
not sure what this ad is here, but we'll,
The passive income potential is big, especially like, and it's not necessarily passive because you got to be actively playing and earning lava to really get rewards. But
Oh yeah, there is no just sit back and make money. It's you got to grind. I mean, that's the whole point of it, you know. And if you don't grind, then Cercion he's gonna chase you down. He will.
Yeah, I like that. So you get rewarded. The more you play, the more you get rewarded. Basically, you can't just kind of buy it and sit back.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, again,
that's-
the whole design for the land was for you to be able to, level them up and to do everything like this. You have to be playing. Like
That's how it should be. I think. You know,
exactly.
That's how it should be. You know, the people that put in the work and they want to build this community. They want to build the map. They want to build the world. Yeah, I think that's the right way to do it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just one of these, browser click games. Tanka, you've killed. Oh no, he's there. Sorry, I couldn't see Capone there. He's just like his head disappeared under the camera.
yeah, sorry, I'm just going to do some on the fly deleting tabs safely.
And yeah, so it's like the game has to be played at all times. It's like you cannot just buy a plot of land and instantly start to get rewards from it. It's you play, and if you don't play, you get bugger all, and that's the way it should be. Like, this is a game for gamers, and again, it's just the way it has to be. You just simply cannot have a game where people can make stuff, make money literally for doing nothing. Like, because you just turn into like a crappy DeFi farm, that literally has no product at the end of the day.
yeah,
With
And that's
this,
where-
you have
and
to
that's
have
where
a
the
tangible.
community part- Yeah, this is where the community aspect comes in. Is you want to have that community, you want to have that feel where everyone's building up and you're building around you. And absolutely, I think that's the right way to play it for sure. Absolutely.
yeah,
And I
because you
mean-
need lava like to earn at the fullest potential. Like lava is needed for literally everything. That's like your rewards points. So if you want to upgrade a certain god to get increased staking bonuses on a certain plot, you need lava. Any plot of land you're going to upgrade, you need lava. That's what you use to upgrade your avatar itself. So the earning potential, the real earning potential at least, like where stuff gets serious, is going to be in the later levels, especially when you can use like higher level Vulcanites for better foraging returns. You have to play a ton to even get to that point in the first place. Like all the lava you have to earn, it's going to take time, like months of grinding gameplay. But that's like the opportunity that it gives gamers like us to legitimately make a comfortable living through gameplay in this virtual metaverse blockchain player and ecosystem. It's
But it
special.
also kind of empowers gamers that are hardcore gamers that have communities, because with the guilds that are coming up and with all these different aspects,
Guilds are going to be awesome.
I mean, you've actually got a way for the more hardcore gamers to
Look at that, perfect.
get their community back in, and give back to their own community through things that they're earning, and then their community can grow and their community can get more involved, and like the whole thing is just like it's like literally from nothing, a giant circular kind of economy, where, and again, well, that's what we hope it will become. And yeah, it's just like being able to give back to the gamers, and the gamers can give back to their followers, and their followers become the gamers, and everybody gets everybody involved. You can rent out things like plots and Vulcanites to your followers, and that gets them involved, and they start earning, and you just grow this massive community. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it all going live. It's only 22 days left.
Yep. It's gonna be like we're seriously entering a new era of gaming. I mean, once it gets out there, like what's possible with these blockchain games. I mean, Vulcanverse specifically, because there's not really a project that mirrors what's being built in terms of the utility of an NFT. Like when you buy a Nemian, for example, the fact you can go use it in Vulcanverse to forge materials for you, earn that way. Also get lava from using it to win battles, etc. when you're level 5, but also use it in Berserk, earn lava in Berserk and be in the Berserk season. Just the utility and the earning potential in this ecosystem, like, and just play to earn gaming, blockchain gaming in general. Like I really think we're entering this new era of gaming where people are going to start to see why would I dump hours into these games where I'm getting absolutely zero in return, when like right now the gap is where like most blockchain games just simply aren't as fun to play as most like quality like non play to earn games out there. But that gap is only going to get more and more closed as the years go on, and Vulcan Forge is going to be a huge player and a huge leader in the industry in that sense, in terms of putting out games that mirror how fun a lot of these other more popular games are, but to actually have some earning potential for the players and ways for you to be rewarded through your time in the ecosystem and in the games. It's going to be big in the years to come, of course, as we all know. Like blockchain gaming is just getting started, and this will be here for years and years to come.
And a lot of first move advantage here, ladies and gentlemen. First move advantage, get in early. So we've got
What we got?
we've got a time of 1 a.m. in Athens. What is the time where you are, Capone?
6:45.
But
Same.
but it's the
EST.
same time for all of us, isn't it? Really?
It's Vulcan time, baby.
No.
Marble time.
It's marble time, baby.
Ooh.
So on the fly, as we do, as Vulcan does, we improvise at all times, and we're using some new cameras today, and we are likely to lose. So what are we going to lose? The cameras, and then we're going to bring it back. I think we will have to lose the cameras. I don't know how to open up a game on a different monitor. So if you're happy with that, guys, I'll just cut you out and take over. What are we doing here, Capone? Do you know what madness have you seen this before?
I have seen this before. I have.
Have you played it before?
I have.
Of course you
Yes, I
have. You're a
I
Twitch veteran.
I know exactly what this is, my friend. I do.
All right.
Do you ever
so
do this on your streams, Capone? The marble races.
You know what? It's funny because I do like tournaments and stuff, and this is so I host a tournament a week, and this is one of the tournaments I host is
Marbles.
You know, because it's you don't
It's
you
so
don't have
fun.
to be a gamer to play, right? So
Yeah.
we have all types of people in the community, so yeah, everyone can play.
It is
yeah,
really fun.
it's brilliantly connected, really, isn't it? Brilliantly connected to Twitch that you can do. I think it's very clever. So yeah, I'm just finalising the list here, and then we will jump straight in it. Now the prizes, I'm just going to DM them to you now, just so you can read it out, and I can do the final countdown. So a reminder that we are going to do a draw for the questions, because I just need the time, if I'm honest, just to work that out. We'll just remove. How do we remove? We won't remove Jamie there. I'm not showing my screen, am I? So that's fine.
No,
So yeah, do you want to read through that, and I'll just do the final prep, lads. You know what I mean?
All right.
Mix it up if you want. You know, if you want to slightly.
All
do it
right. Well,
differently.
prize number 1 is 50 PYR. Prize number 2 and 3 is 25 PYR each. In at number 4 is a Zekies. Take it that is a Cuddle Pet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
What's the name again?
Zekies.
Yes, it's a level
nice.
99. Don't
No
hold me
way.
to that, but I'm pretty
Sweet
sure
Jesus.
that is a level 99.
Awesome.
I love Zekies. Zekies is one of my favorite coddle pets. Great dragon to have in the inventory.
So yeah, we've got that. Number 5 is a Venom Tail Berserk card. Then 6 to 14 are 25 PYR each. So, are we nearly ready here, Tanka?
Yeah. Do you wanna post that list in the chat minus the token IDs, please? Is that okay? Minus the
Wait.
obvious token IDs.
All right, yeah, sure. No worries. Give me 2 seconds.
And if someone can donate an extra monitor, I'll give you just get into my DMs. Thank you, please.
Right.
We had a couple of late donations. They'll come into next week. Again, thank you so much to everyone that is so generous. As usual, you're all amazing. And well, that's not working, is it? We'll never get this working. Okay. So yeah, thanks for the donations. I hope you're here for us as well as this amazing, amazing prize. Oh, sorry, in the Twitch chat. That'd be great. Just so someone can note it down and they can tell. Right. So I think if you can see it, Capone, I think we should have you choose the map. So let's have a look. I don't know if you can see because I'm not sharing anymore, am I? So let me see if I can.
Like, what kind of map do you guys like? Do you like the race one? Do you like the paperclip kind of one?
Wow, I think you know a lot more than all of us by the sounds of it.
All right. Well, do we have any race fans in here? Racing fans in here? Because there's one called a paperclip. It's literally the oval track. That's what it is. 3 laps. Or do you guys like the ones where you got to go through the spinners and the ramps and all that stuff? What do you guys like? What do you think?
Ooh, something intense.
I am down for either one. Is chat leaning
one
way or the other?
Capone's asking the chat.
First
So yeah,
one?
you
Oval track?
Okay, is it called oval?
It's called the paperclip. So I'm gonna give you a little, just a little description. Okay, it's,
all right,
it's
hold
literally
on.
an oval track. It's like a NASCAR where they just go around and it's 3 laps, and that's it. Or do whatever, man. You guys, up to you guys, man. So paperclip is an oval track.
Okay.
You go around 3 times. First one to get across the line 3 times wins.
And where is it? Where is it usually located?
It's on the screen right now.
Right there.
Number 1.
It's right there. Number 1.
The paperclip. 1 minute 40. Straight into it. Okay.
This is short one.
Oh, I'd really like to have the face cams up, but we'll do that last. I'm really sorry about that. So yeah, you know the drill, everyone. Capone, take away, man. Give us some streamer skills. I'm gonna try and get your camera.
I got it from here, boys. All right, everyone, exclamation play. Let's go, you beauties. Get in here. Exclamation play. You know the drill. I'll take it from here, boys. You have a seat. I got this. All right, exclamation play. Get in here. Let's go.
In the back seat of my marble.
Good luck, fellas.
Exclamation play gets you in the map, and we're gonna do 3 laps. First one to cross the line 3 times is the winner. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Sit back and enjoy.
Is it top 14 finishers get something? Top 14?
Top 14. Yep.
Okay.
Tanka, I sent that back into the group, okay?
Thank you. Last thing. DM me on Twitch. How do you do it, Capone?
What's up?
It's very difficult, you see, blockchain. It's DM me your Discord or your address. So, teach a newbie. How do you say, "Oh, you won, user"? Do they just DM you on Twitch? I assume.
Yeah. So usually, if there's like a giveaway to it, I just say, DM me your whatever it is. If it's whatever it's cash, it's PayPal. If it's whatever whatever wallet, whatever.
Fine.
Just DM me on Twitter. DM me where you want, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Great.
And we go from there.
So DM me on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a tune rolling, and then we'll let it spin.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Nice.
I'm excited for this. I actually like this sort of track. I'm interested to see how this turns out.
3
Same.
laps. That's it. 3 laps.
This is cool.
No ramps. No spinners. This is what we always open with. This is the one you open with. Just 3 laps. That's it.
Who's
Okay.
got the fastest marble?
Fastest mark. We get put your jets on, guys. Fuel up.
Yeah.
Put your jets on.
And
Get
don't go
some
anywhere.
oil.
We have a final bomb drop at the end of the stream, by the way.
Remember, if you're not first, you're last.
That's right. That's right. If you're not first or last, Ricky Bobby, let's go.
But you at least get 25 PYR if you're top 14. Little consolation prize. Although if the first is 50 PYR, everyone else gets 25 PYR except for fourth and fifth. Fourth gets a Z keys, fifth gets a Venom Tail Berserk card. Everyone else, you get first gets 50, all other top 14 gets.
Let's go.
Good luck, everybody.
Excited.
Let's do it. And they're stuck.
Are they? Oh, it
No,
starts
I'm
in 5 minutes.
Race starts in 5 minutes.
What the hell?
Fire, yeah, you can fire. All
Oh,
right.
count. Yeah,
Can't
you
move my
count.
mouse.
Oh crap.
Yeah. Vroom, vroom.
Oh my god, please no fail. Please no fail. There we go. Let's go. Are
Oh, right, you're
are
facing
you guys?
the wrong way.
I am.
No, you're right.
Oh, does that number show what place they're in? That's
Oh, that's
no,
one
no,
lap.
they're on
One
that.
lap.
Yes, okay.
That's your lap.
Yeah,
we're on
they're
the
So
first
Jovi
lap.
Bewin, Kiplops has won twice in the marble races, by the way. You can see I am Hendy, Jamie Vulcan bloke,
Wow.
Midway, absolute tanker. This is
First
a
tanker.
King Kong in the back, his fat ankles. Kiplops.
King Kong.
Oh, let's go.
Ooh, Smirnoff Light making a pass up on the right
Can
side there.
Can he
pulling
disappear
up
off the track on this one?
Nope, this is.
Are you getting dizzy
Come on,
yet? Lap 2,
Are-
let's
the
go.
Inside lane. Let's go.
Oh wow, someone just
Inside
flew
lane.
up there. Our commentary is going to be a few seconds behind because we're.
Oh,
We're,
my apologies. My
on the-
apologies. I'll continue. I've got this beat running, so I feel like I want to, rap, but I won't. Smirnoff is taking it though. Well, Joshua in second place,
Oh, yeah, he's
Wendizzle
pulling
in
ahead.
third, Quinner in fourth, Jovi in fifth. Final lap.
Here we go. Is anyone going to get lapped? Anyone still on
Here
lap
we
2
go.
here?
Yeah, King Kong. King Kong eating too much pie. if you know what I
King
mean.
Kong.
King Kong is gone. Jamie Vulcan
luck.
bloke coming up on the inside, on the outside, on the inside,
No way.
on the outside,
Wow.
on the
Night Angel's
underside.
up there too.
Smirnoff is just
Sir
dominated the
Templeton.
pack.
He's
Absolutely
drink
dominated the
driving,
pack.
Wow.
man. He is
Mate.
drink driving right
Oh!
now.
Oh, I thought he stopped at the end there.
Gut
we go.
favorite, the 50 PYR.
Absolute tanker,
Oh,
fifth
what?
place.
Oh,
Let's
no, he
go.
got it. I thought he got stuck.
Absolute tanker
Beautiful.
finally wins one. Night Angel log. Hello, Night Angel. Big up yourself. Congratulations
Scott's
to
coming
Smirnoff
in.
Light. Congratulations.
What'd you think of that course?
Nice,
What'd you think of that
Smirnoff.
track?
That was fun. It was short.
Oh yeah, that was
fun.
awesome.
No deaths though, unfortunately.
No
I
deaths.
prefer to see. Now, that's something I do like to
What?
do is I look.
Tanker, you got 5th.
I know. Well, whatever.
Nice.
Didn't win the Bears, so who cares? What I do like to do is I like to look for toxic chat. Play boost, positive. The boost doesn't work. Play, very good and positive. Woo woo, love it. Play and boost. It's usually down at the bottom. Who's playing this track in the background? Woo grats, like it. See, it's all turning positive now. I love it. And does the boost work, by the way?
No, not in this mode.
Oh, okay. So congratulations, Smirnoff. Sabrina is another winner that has won in the past, I believe. Joshua is a new entry. Sin, Absolute Tanker, new entry. Smeppy, Night Angel Log. Big up. Another AI. Quinas, big up. Offras 117. I know. I think I know who that is.
He's in chat.
I
Congrats,
think
everybody.
that's someone I know from the old days.
He said I've won one before.
Yes, that's probably why. Scan, Jamie Vulcan bloke trying to claw back.
Yeah,
Uh,
Jamie's
11th, nice.
Banksy, Wendizzle,
GB in
It's Me
20th.
Bro, and that's it. Glitch Viking, 20th place. Well, congratulations, Glitch there. That's
yay.
it. So, fantastic episode. I think, the AMA, what an amazing one, right?
Last was King Kong Handy. Yeah, that AMA was great. It was awesome getting to learn a bit more about the man behind this project.
Yes. Plus, although technically the AMA never finished because Jamie never said done.
Jamie, if you're in the chat, please accept the DM. You're coming back on, I'm afraid, but no, I'm only kidding, of course not. So let's just try and get one final take. That is not. We can see Mukti, we can see Glitch, and we can see me, but Capone, we've rug pulled by the looks of it here.
Sweat, no sweat, no sweat.
You just read.
Yeah, we can get you. We can get you back. So yeah,
No,
criticism, Capone. You've enjoyed it, you said though. You enjoyed being on.
I did. You know what? I did enjoy that. It was nice because I do play Berserk and I've messed around a little bit with Vulcan Forged. I talk with Walter about it a lot, but it was really nice because I was learning a lot as well. So I was taking it all in and just listening to a lot of it as well. And the parts that I know about and the parts that I've seen, I'm very, very, very impressed. I think this is something like I've said many, many times. There's so much promise to this, and I definitely want to be involved in it myself. And once I will be, I'll be streaming it as well. So I want to get to know the community as well. So yeah, a lot of promise to this, and I will be involved in it all, and the community will be involved with it all. And again, I think it's just phenomenal with everything getting tied into it. Just the future of gaming. This is it right here. This is literally it, and this is the ground floor. This is it.
Do you have a favorite number?
Is this P? What is this?
Answer the question, Capone.
Okay, I'm gonna say I'll keep it. Let's say 10. 68.
68. Okay, well,
68.
if we make it to 68, I think you should host the show. I think it's probably too far away, but once you're deep within the system, I think we've got another host on our hands. You know what I mean? Like we can
Got it, baby.
one day host in your viewers or whatever. I think you make a great one as well.
I really,
but
honestly,
man,
like
it's
I
a
said,
pleasure you've been
really
on.
enjoyed it. I love talking with you guys and everything. And Jamie, it's really nice to meet you. And yeah, like I said, this is again the future of gaming. And we talked about starting with Nintendo and where we are today. And this is the next step. This is the future. This is the future for sure.
Awesome, man. Well, yeah,
Not
thank you
agreement.
so much.
guys. By the way, thank you for having me and everybody. And I see a lot of our community in here too. So thank you guys for coming in and saying what's up and meeting you guys, all the Vulcan Forged community as well. You guys are amazing, amazing.
Thank you very much, man. It's been great having you on here. And again, it's like the past couple of talks we've had. It's always great.
Yep.
And just getting your little insights on your own gaming experience is fantastic.
No, it's
So yeah,
any way I can help. Honestly, if there's ever anything you need or anything, just don't be shy to hit me up or don't hesitate. I'm
We
always,
won't.
I'm
We
always
won't.
down
No,
to-
literally,
I'm writing it
we will
out
have-
now.
yeah, we will have Walter sneak into your bathroom window and
Again,
Yeah.
He's already at my window. I always catch him peeking through my windows. You gotta watch for that.
Gotta be careful. Yeah, it was an absolute pleasure, Capone. Seriously, man. Thank you for coming on. And it's
Fine.
I'm so happy to have a guy like you joining this ecosystem, being a part of this now. Especially like I think Twitch is going to be there's a big opportunity for this project on Twitch and social media platforms of. Because that's where gamers hang out. That's where people go to watch streams, potentially learn about new games, etc. And so the more people we have making quality content, the stuff that I've seen that you've made so far, it's very quality content. You do an incredible job with your streams. You seem to be very loved by your audience, and I can see why. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to speak with you and meet you for the first time. So
appreciate it.
happy
Very
to
kind.
have you here, man.
good luck on your travels,
honestly, I
mate.
appreciate it very much. And we've talked about community on this podcast as well, and that's what it's about. And that's the trick to it all is the community. And if you have the right people, you surround yourself with the right people. And from what I see in the community here, you guys are gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Yep.
Thank you.
Oh
man.
yeah, phenomenal.
Appreciate it. Well, we're gonna on that kind of note, unless anyone's got anything to say.
I do actually, tag
okay,
guy,
yeah.
if we're about to wrap up, guys. So yeah, 25th of July here is when Vulcan Burst Beta is out. Of course, we all know a very big date, but the heat is starting to get turned up in terms of community activity, events we're going to be having, and this weekend is going to be a pretty action-packed weekend for those who want to participate. So tomorrow, as we mentioned earlier on the stream, is going to be the skirmishes on my Twitch channel where you have a chance to just hang out, get picked to play a best of 3 Berserk series for some PYR. And then on Sunday, this is an idea courtesy of Walt Chambers that I absolutely love. So this Sunday, 10 a.m. EST, 2 p.m. GMT, we are going to be hosting. Walt and I will both be streaming. If anyone else wants to stream or, hop on call with us and host, of course, that is more than encouraged and welcome. We're going to be hosting a Vulcanite battle tournament inside of the Vulcanverse Alpha. So we know that the current systems in terms of Vulcanite is getting revamped. And so before all that happens, we want to have one last kind of go big event where how it's going to work is, of course, you have to have access to Vulcanverse Alpha, but this is on Sunday at 10 a.m. Everyone's going to be logged in, and Walt is in the process of building a stadium for this event. So we're going to have a stadium set up.
Awesome.
And we're going to have a bracket where you can view who you're matched up against. If you win, you advance to the next round. So we'll see how many entries for this we get. I think we may open a form or have Walt organize it somehow. But it'll be 100 PYR for first, 50 PYR for second, 25 PYR for third. And if anyone wants to contribute to that prize, we'd love to see as many people in as possible, just to have one big hurrah, one big event of Vulcanite battles as they currently are before things change. This is going to be this Sunday, Heradius. Yes. So it's still Friday for me. So, but yeah, in your time zone, if it's Saturday, it'll be this Sunday, this weekend. We're doing this. So 10 a.m. Sunday is the Vulc battles. 10 a.m. Saturday, so today or tomorrow, depending on where you're at, is the Berserk skirmishes that I'll be streaming. And we're gonna just brainstorm. Me, Tank, and GV. We'll talk, and we're gonna start figuring out some fun community events to really just start ramping up engagement. And because soon enough, guys, Vulcanverse is gonna be open. We're all gonna be spending our
man, we
days
have
in here
to
in this
we have to
ecosystem.
get you out of Discord. We got to get you into the bloody games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But so that's my last announcement before we hopped off here. So 2 very exciting events. There are more announcements will be coming in Discord very shortly, but it should be a very fun weekend. If you guys don't have anything going on, there'll be some chances to play some games and earn some PYR.
Tanka, wasn't there one you were gonna drop something at the end of the
Yeah.
stream?
So if that's the end, just stay tuned
I
for the
reckon
next
it
few
is.
seconds. Capone, Glitch, Mutty,
I'm
always a
going nowhere.
pleasure. I love this. Life is good. Good night.
Good night, man.
Mute yourselves. This isn't the bomb. Amiga, get well soon, buddy. Good night.
This is the credit song to help you to get along with people who made this game. They want you to know they're